you know they have a gambling problem, help is available. Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit YouReallyWinning.com. And for the Bulls, they're going with Levine, Dosumu, Vooch, White, and Giddey. And Bill Wennington, Boston going with a veteran lineup. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Kristaps Porzingis making his second appearance on the season after undergoing leg surgery, which he sustained an injury in the finals against Dallas. Derek White and Drew Holiday. Bill, there's no question in my mind this club is really geared up for back-to-back titles.
They absolutely are right now. And you mentioned Kristaps Porzingis coming in his first game back. He played 22 minutes, had 16.6 rebounds. I mean, he is such a huge piece, and he just fits right in. Just gets things going right away. They got a great backcourt. Their starters are amongst the best. And the way Pritchard is playing right now, off the bench, scoring, hitting threes. This is a well-rounded team. And, Charlie, they play defense. Their defense is what a lot of people talk about, sixth best defense in the league. Teams average just 109 points off them. They average 120 points a game. So they're the full package right now. Got things going for them, and it's going to be a tough battle tonight. But again, if the Bulls are shooting the ball well, I've matched the Bulls up with anyone in this league.
Again, the Bulls win. They clinch the East Group C as the officials for tonight's game. Coming on the floor, Kevin Scott, Mitchell Irvin, and Brandon Adair. And our tip-off just a moment away or so, sponsored by Great Lakes Credit Union. You can join GLCU in banking for a greater good. Visit glcu.org for details. You know, Bill, I'm looking at the volume of work the Bulls have put in with this new style. And really, from a fan and entertainment standpoint, you got to love it because they are running down the floor. They're doing pull-up threes. They're passing the ball. The Bulls are fifth in the league in assists, 28 a game. They're fifth in the league in three-point shooting. They're 10th in the league in field goal percentage. They're fifth in the league in scoring. But on the defensive side, Bill, they're giving up 123 a game. How do you kind of correct that? And I'm not talking about going from 0 to 60 overnight, but how do you get that down to, let's say, 118, 117 from 123?
Oh, and you failed to mention the 123 is dead last in the NBA. They give up the most points in the NBA. And a lot of that, Charlie, is they give up a lot of points in the paint, and they're going to have to get better defensively. So first of all, on the perimeter, you can't have guys get beat direct line to the basket. And that means where a guy just gets beat to the basket and the guy drives in a straight line to the basket for a layup. Because it doesn't give, even if your defense of rotations are on time, it doesn't give them a lot of time to get there. Secondly, once you do that, now your defensive rotations have to be on point. You have to anticipate the drive to the basket and be there before the drive actually happens to kind of discourage it. And then the other thing you got to do is, and the Bulls have done this very well at times, is rotate out to shooters, not let them have wide open three-point shots and keep them passing the ball. So, but basically it starts off with just recognition defensively and then putting in the effort and getting there on time so teams can't get easy, quick baskets at the rim.
Bill, the other night I asked Billy Donovan about communication because he's stressed about the players. They need to talk. They need to communicate. And I asked him, can you coach that, or is that in a player's DNA? And he gave a really well-thought-out answer. He said, you know what, we can coach and we can, encourage these players, but at the end of the day, the players have to take charge on the court.
Well, that's exactly it. I do believe you can coach it. You can teach guys to be receptive to listening and hearing sounds. It works that way when you come to different teams. When I came to the Bulls, I had to get used to hearing Phil Jackson's voice on the sidelines, what he sounds like, because he's calling things out.
Who is the most talkative player on your ball club during that great era as far as calling out defensive sets?
Oh, defense! Everyone called out defense. Ron Harper was good. Scotty and Michael were huge at it, and they really wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page with what they're doing. If they're doubling down, they talk to each other out there. So that's the one thing about that team, Charlie, is that everyone talked. Everyone knew what everyone was doing, and they forced you to do the right thing, or they made life very difficult on you. We are getting ready for basketball here at the United Center, so let's send it over to Tim Sinclair.
For the national anthem, here to perform the Star-Spangled Banner, multiple Billboard recording artist and guitarist, Sam Mitchum. One more time for Sam Mitchum.
Now let's meet our starting lineups first for the visiting Boston Celtics.
Celtics. A 6'5" guard from UCLA, number 4, Drew Holiday. A 6'4" guard from Colorado, number 9, Derek White. A 7'3" center from Latvia, number 8, Kristaps Porzingis. A 6'6" forward from California, number 7, Jaylen Brown. And a 6'8" forward from Duke, number 0, Jason Tatum. The head coach of the Boston Celtics is Joe Mazzulla.
All right, so there you have the starting lineup for 15-3 Boston Celtics. And that potent 1-2 punch bill of Tatum and Brown, they've combined for 53 of Boston's 120 points per game. Brown shooting 54% from the field over the last couple of ball games, 58% from three-point range. Tatum 6th in the league in scoring at 28 a game. And at halftime, we talked to Sam Smith about Jason Tatum and why no one is mentioning him year after year after year for MVP. I mean, Bill, all they do is win, and all they do is feature this guy.
Yeah, exactly. And so what was his reasoning? Because I don't get it. I don't understand it either. That's a huge point. So he plays really well. He is plays at both ends of the floor. And he's a wonderful, wonderful player to have on a team and leading. And I really love what Joe Mazzulla has done with these guys. He's got them playing together at both ends of the floor. And I really do believe that, we had a saying when I was here, defense wins championships. And it's not wrong. You can score a lot of points. And as we've seen with the Bulls in the past, the Bulls do score a lot of points, but you got to be able to stop teams too. So it'll be interesting to see how the Bulls, if they can stop this team, the Boston Celtics, from making a lot of threes. Because the Bulls actually, defensively from the three-point line, they're not bad.
Yes.
They're not the best, but they are not
34%
bad.
opponents.
Which is pretty good, 9th best in the NBA. But you got to stop the drives to the basket.
And now, the starting lineup for your Chicago Bulls. From North Carolina, a 6'5" guard, number 0, Kobe White. A 6'8" forward from Australia, number 3, Josh Giddey. The man in the middle from USC and Montenegro at 6'11", number 9, Nikola Vucevic. From Chicago and guard, number 11, Ayo Dosunmu. And a 6'6" guard from UCLA, number 8, Zach LaVine. That's the starting lineup for your Chicago Bulls.
All right, so we're ready to hoop. And, Bill, I'm going to give you my X Factor tonight. Peyton Pritchard. Leading candidate, 6-man award. He's having a career year, averaging 14 points, 47% from the field, 42% from three. He can fill it up.
He absolutely is filling up, doing a fantastic job and leading their bench in scoring, helping them to put some points on the board, although their bench doesn't score a lot of points normally, just averaging 29 points a game, 26th in the NBA. Hey, Bulls fans, the new 1966 retail collection is here, designed in-house by the Bulls. The line features See Red Benny the Bull, Los Bulls City Edition, and sports collections, and is available in styles and sizes for everyone. Shop the collection at shop.bulls.com or the Madhouse Team Store.
After tonight's game, Bulls get a couple of days off, believe it or not.
No.
Back at it on Monday here against the Brooklyn Nets. And then a back-to-back as the Bulls travel to San Antonio to take on Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs. Then the next night here at the United Center against the up-and-down Indiana Pacers. And then a rare Sunday matinee game, Bill, a week from Sunday, a noon tip-off against the Philadelphia 76ers, who, by the way, have a worse record than the Bulls.
They do. And we will see who plays in that game for Philadelphia, because that seems to have been an issue for them this season.
Yes. Bulls coming out, black uniforms with that thin pinstripe with red numbers and white lettering. Boston in the traditional white uniforms, green piping down the side, green numbers, and green lettering. That's a great classic look throughout the generations of featuring Bill Russell, and you could go right down the list of the great 86 ball club that you played against, Bill.
Yep. With Walton, Bird,
McHale,
Parrish.
I think that's the second best ball club I've seen in my lifetime. Only your ball club that went 72-10.
Oh, my.
That was the finest single season I've ever seen in my life. We have Porzingis jumping up with Vooch. And Boston wins the tip, and just like that, Jaylen Brown driving on Levine, baseline left with a post-up, curls inside, spins baseline, turnaround jumper off the mark from 4, rebound Giddey. Slings the outlet pass to Levine with a pull-up, right side 3, in and out, stays out, rebound Tatum.
You know, I wanted to ask Joe Mazzulla tonight if he talks to his team, because the Bulls are a little bit porous driving to the basket. If he tells his team to drive a little bit more tonight. We'll see.
Brown, double on the ball, spins the pitch out. Porzingis lines up, left side 3, nothing but the bottom of the net.
Charlie, that was about 8.5 to 10 feet away from the three-point line.
Correct.
Oh, my goodness.
It's only his second game back, suffered a leg injury, subsequently underwent surgery in the offseason as Io turns the corner on the right baseline and scores 3-2 Boston, 1 minute in. Derek White driving past Kobe White, too easy with right-handed layup on the right angle.
And those are the direct lines that we talk about. You can't just give up direct line to the basket. You got to make guys change direction.
Io at the top of the key against White, a very good two-way player in the right corner. Vooch banging away with Porzingis, shakes, bakes, jump pass, circle left to Giddey, cross-court pass off the fingertips of Io, out of bounds on the right sideline.
He had Kobe White right next to him. I don't know why he turned around and threw a baseball pass out of bounds.
Boston 5-2. White driving on Kobe. The pitch out. Holiday on the pump. Wrap around, dribble drive, double on the ball with a runner with the right hand. No. Rebound Vooch. The Vooch, 15th of the league in boards, nearly 10 per game. Drags that dribble on the right over the Levine. Line to the lane. Whips a left wing pass. Giddey. One bounce. Near corner White. Back to Giddey. Giddey, up high. Right hand dribble. Takes White to the rim. Nice pass. Inside Vooch. And he's fouled by Porzingis.
He had great position with Porzingis on his back away from the basket. And Vooch just used his body really well. Porzingis still complaining about it, saying he's gotten hooked, but he was just in bad position.
So for Porzingis, first foul, first team. Vooch at the line. Vooch shooting 84% the month of November. He's having a spectacular season. And just like that, he missed on the free throw, hit back rim. But Bill, would you say he's the Bulls' most consistent player?
100. Now, easily he's been there every single night playing. And what I like about his game this year is he's got the full game going inside, outside, Charlie. He's not just shooting threes like he's settled in the past. He's getting the ball down low.
5-3 Boston. Again, if the Bulls win, they advance to the Cup quarterfinals. Here's Tatum, comes up shooting on Vooch. No, long rebound. And here's Kobe on the runway against White. To the rim, no. Put back by Giddey, no. Tatum clears it over the timeline to Brown. Jaylen Brown works it against Levine and picks up the bounce. We have played 2 minutes here. First quarter, 5-3 Boston. Tatum with a shake and a bake. Picked up by Vooch, 18 feet away, steps back. Rainbow jumper, no. Rebound Kobe. 5-3 Boston. Kobe accelerates over the midcourt line. Gives it up to Giddey. Giddey to Io. Io in a pump. Io in a drive against Porzingis. Wisely, they go out in front to Kobe. Left side, Dosunmu. 4-3. Nope. Weak side rebound, Derek White.
Porzingis defensively made Io change his mind. He didn't want to go to the basket. Just his presence there.
Porzingis at 7-3. He's going to get another look. Left side 3 off the mark. Rebound Vooch.
Well, that time he was only about 6 feet past the three-point line, so it was a little bit off.
Here's Levine. Sees the seam on White and throws it down with a two-handed hammer dunk.
And that's our drive to the bucket, sponsored by McGrath City Honda and McGrath Acura of Westmont. When you do the math, you'll choose McGrath.
5-5 game. 3 minutes gone by first quarter here at the United Center in that bright red court, cup court. And a right wing 3 by Jaylen Brown up and good.
He caught the ball, and there was no one there. You got to be on that. Everyone on this team, you got to be on because they'll shoot the three.
Billy's made 11 of his last 18 threes. Giddy lines up, left side three, way off the mark. Rebound Tatum. 8-5 Boston. Again, Boston attempts a league high 53s per game. All the way to the rim. Tatum too easy as he navigated to the cup.
We've seen a little bit more driving to the basket by Boston
I think so, Bill. That's Tatum's first hoop to go along with 3 boards. Out of post up on the left block, Vooch. They go cross court. Io 4-3. No. Hit back rim again. Porzingis with the board with a handoff to Drew Holiday. Holiday, a spectacular player. He's headed to the Hall of Fame one day. Inside the three-point arc, Holiday driving deep on Giddy. Gives it up on the left side. White for 3. No. Rebound, Giddy. Over the timeline, Levine. Contact, Banker, nope. Draws the foul and shoots to a very aggressive Zach LaVine. Bill, the other night in Orlando, we saw him as a facilitator where he had 10 assists.
Yeah, and only 8 points, and really was not aggressive offensively looking for his bucket. But I like that right there. And this is one way the Bulls can maybe get some points on Boston here tonight is by running. Boston does not run a lot. Their fast break points just 14 a game. That's 20th in the NBA. They're not looking to score a lot in transition. So if the Bulls can get some easy buckets in transition, it could help their cause here tonight.
So we've got Matas Pizzelis checking in with Lonzo Ball. Ball on that minute restriction, about 15 minutes a game.
Yep. And substitution sponsored by Remy Martin, the official Spirit of Bulls Radio. Team up for excellence.
Levine makes the first of 2. Ball, by the way, played 15 minutes in Orlando 2 nights ago. Knocked down a couple of threes as Levine drains 2.
And Charlie, he had 4 steals defensively, which is really good. So his timing defensively is still there.
Yes. Gives the Bulls such a different dimension on both ends of the floor. Tatum, they run pick and roll. Porzingis with a runner. Count it and foul. That's how you run a quick fast break.
You get the ball inside.
Yeah, pick and roll by Bill.
Yeah,
this is a machine the Bulls are facing right here.
Oh, yeah. And he just fits right in there. It really is. And I hate to say, when guys get traded, you say it's not plug and play. But when you got a guy on your team that's been out that is as good as Porzingis, it is plug and play. You just put him right back in, and he gets things done.
Missed on the free throw. Rebound, Pizzelis. Bulls going with Pizzelis, Vucevic, Dosunmu, and Levine, along with Lonzo Ball. On the left wing, Pizzelis. They want to get the ball inside the Vooch. Over the top pass on the left block, Vooch with his back to the rim. The kick out, Dosunmu, left side 3, good.
A nice play, that little 2-man game. Got Holiday helping out down low a little bit with the big fella.
Brown with a pull-up right side 3, right down the pipe, Bill, 15-10, Boston.
They're not going to waste any time. And again, you got to be right on them. I don't want to say when they cross half court, but pretty close to it.
Levine fades, fires, top side, off the mark, rebound. Porzingis, and Jaylen Brown continues to feast from 3-point range. He's now 12 of his last 19. Porzingis with a handoff to White coming off the screen. He knocks down another 3, and it's 18-10 Boston.
And it doesn't waste a lot of time. He just comes off the screen, and he's wide open. Right now, Boston 4 of 7 from behind the 3-point line, 57%.
Levine at the foul line. Zach. Foul line extended right against Drew Holiday. He rolls a pass to the right baseline to Vooch. To Levine. Right corner of Vooch. 4-3. No. Off the hands of Ball. Ball recollects. Gives it up to Io. To Vooch. They swing it around to Dosunmu. The no-look pass to a cutting Vooch with a right-handed layup.
Talk about old school give and go right there. Good pass, cross-court pass, and a cut to the basket.
Then a pass deflected, but White has it. Right corner 3 is up and good by Brown. His 3rd triple of the first quarter. And we have a timeout taken by Billy Donovan as Boston has jumped on the Bulls by 9. 21-12, 6:10 left first quarter. Right here on 670 The Score and the Bulls Basketball Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
Oh, my goodness, I was sick.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
Engineered for efficiency, comfort, and ease, Bosch tools are built to keep workers in the zone and off the bench. Bosch tools, what hard workers deserve. Remy Martin and 670 The Score want to give you a chance to play hoops on the United Center court. Look for the Remy display at your local retailer and scan the code to enter. You can get details at 670thescore.com/contest. You and a friend will scrimmage on the court of dreams, take a photo with celebrity guest coaches, have dinner in the United Center banquet room, and win tickets to the game that night, February 22nd versus Phoenix. Remy Martin, team up for excellence.
Save time every time for a great haircut. Just download the Great Clips app or check in online at greatclips.com. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Learn more at Viking.com.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my side softer?
Can I make my side firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. And now, during our Black Friday sale, save 50% on the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed. Plus free home delivery when you add a base. And Cyber Monday. To find a store near you, visit sleepnumber.com.
Take the short drive north and visit your one-stop shop for everything Subaru. Ziegler Subaru of Kenosha. Shop online at ZieglerSubaruKenosha.com.
Hey, Bulls fans, looking for a new way to enjoy Bulls games this season? You can sit in Benny's Splash Zone by Jewel Osco. Tickets allow fans to experience Benny's famous popcorn spill up close in specially marked seats and include complimentary popcorn. Visit bulls.com/splash zone to learn more. Well, Boston doing Boston things, and they are shooting 62%, Charlie, from behind the three-point line and 50% from the field, and that is just in the first quarter, sponsored by Bosch Power Tools, what hard workers deserve. And unfortunately, Charlie, the other end of the stick, the Bulls just 16% from behind the three-point line, 1 of 6.
Hanzo, right corner, Bizelis. He's matched up with Porzingis. Vooch on the edge of the left wing to Isle. Rolling to his right in front. Levine coming off the screen. Vooch working hard to get the ball. Levine forces up a 3-ball off the mark. White kept it in play near his sideline to his teammate Jason Tatum, who's nursing a 2-point, 3-rebound game. Porzingis again on a bump. Porzingis on a drive with a ball fake and the right-handed slam.
A little ball fake throws the defense. Vooch got beat on a pump fake, and no help.
That was a young Bill Wennington right there. Boston on a 15-5 run. Porzingis has just picked up his second foul and a bump by Levine.
It actually was a young Bill Wennington out there. I made that move.
Yeah.
Actually, I made it when I was 37 in the league, too. Jaylen Brown with 9 points scoring. Porzingis with 7 points. 23-12 right now. Boston ahead with 5:28 left here in the first quarter.
Sam Hauser is checked in. Hauser, a noted 3-point shooter. Al Horford on the floor now, who won his first NBA title. 1-2 with Billy Donovan at Florida. Bizelis missed on a top side 3 as the Bulls 1 of 8. Here's the high-low feed, and Tatum just missed a chip shot right underneath. Rebounded by the Bulls with Bizelis on a crossover against Peyton Pritchard to the rim, and the finger roll good. Metis Bizelis on a dribble drive 50 feet away.
I like that. He had his head up the whole time on a swivel, saw where the defense was, the help was coming, and it wasn't.
Horford, left side 3 ball, flat-footed, nope, rebound, and here is Ayo over the 8-second line with a staggered dribble drive. Ayo gives it up to Vooch, and he flips it up and in with the right hand on a nifty pass by Ayo.
That's a great pass by Ayo, understanding both defenders came to him. Vooch wide open in front of the rim.
Dosunmu with 5 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. Here's Tatum on Ayo, up good. Strong post-up move, Jason Tatum.
Yeah, Tatum, he got great position and then just muscled his way up. Ayo was playing great defense, very physical, but no call.
And Ayo plays much bigger than a 6'4" frame.
Yep.
Here's Ayo with a teardrop, and he is fouled on his cut to the rim, left to right.
That's
Again, many thanks to Tyler Budabosh, Sean Sears, in our network studios with all the women and men celebrating our Thanksgiving weekend. We sincerely appreciate you and all of our listeners, and the great Rich Wyatt spinning the dials here at the United Center's IO with another point, and he is really feeling it, Bill, here in the first quarter. I'll tell you what, the more I see him, and we've seen him from day one, Bill, he continues to grow and get better. I love the kid. I really do.
Absolutely playing terrific. And as you say, every game he plays, he's getting better.
25-18 Boston. 4:10 left first quarter. Celtics with the rock shooting 56%. They're 5-9 behind the arc. Tatum with a spin on Lonzo Ball. Gives it up to Al Horford. Horford drops it in front now to Tatum with 7 on the clock at the 4-minute mark. Working the lane. Left-handed layup good. He blew past 2 Bulls.
Yeah, he got Lonzo Ball guessing the wrong way. Lonzo tried to jump around.
Lonzo with a pull-up 3 ball. No. Another rebound for Jason Tatum to Derek White, veteran out of Colorado, who played spectacularly in the playoffs. And a top-side 3 right down the cylinder. 6 of 10 for Boston now. And the Celtics lead by a dozen, 30-18. We're going to have White, Giddey, Smith, and Terry check in momentarily for Billy Donovan's ball club. At the top of the key, Levine works on White. Levine, line to the lane. Levine to the rim with the second slam dunk of the first quarter.
I love that. Just powers to the basket with the drive.
30-20. Boston, Tatum fakes right, goes left, comes up shooting. A 3 right down the pipe again. Booch played off him, and Tatum made him pay. Tatum with 9, Brown with 9, and Boston in front 33-20.
Now this is where Boston's going to be content. They'll trade 3 for 2 all night.
Yep, Levine fills it up at a right wing 3. And we're going to have a timeout taken by Boston. Zach Levine with 9. And with the score 33-23, Celtics, 2:54 to play first quarter. Back with more in a moment. 6:70 the score on the Bulls Network.
Bulls fans, Io DeSumo here. This is what the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. Hey! Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, 40% alcohol, William Grant & Sons, Inc., New York.
Need health insurance? It's open enrollment for the Get Covered Illinois Marketplace. Our Get Covered Illinois navigators will help you enroll in a quality health plan, and you could qualify for financial help. 4 out of 5 customers can find a plan for $10 or less per month with financial help. Essential benefits cover prescription drugs, emergency care, health screenings, and more. Visit getcoveredillinois.gov to enroll in a plan by December 15th for coverage starting January 1st.
Downy Rinse and Refresh. Break up with stinky clothes.
Rinse it out. Every now and then I get a little bit tired of the stinks that just will never come out. Oh, Downy in the rinse change. Every now and then I rinse it out. One wash and it delivers. One wash and smells so clean. Downy Rinse and Refresh, it's a dream.
Downy Rinse and Refresh. Fights odor in just one wash. Guaranteed.
Imagine having your skull detached from your spine to save you from paralysis. When Phil came to Northwestern Memorial Hospital, his spine was digging into his brainstem, but our team developed a plan to rebuild his spine.
Nationally ranked for neurology and neurosurgery by U.S. News and World Report, Northwestern Medicine is pioneering treatments for the toughest conditions. Incredibly, Phil was walking just days after surgery.
As Phil's nurse, I'm proud to be on a team that's changing lives.
Northwestern Medicine, better.
The 2024-25 City Edition uniform and retail collection presented by Motorola Razr are available for purchase now. This year's uniform features a clean and classic design inspired by the United Center. Visit bulls.com/city to learn more about the uniform, view the retail collection, and to purchase tickets to the City Edition nights, which take place on Saturday home games this season.
Torrey Craig checking in. For Torrey, only his 6th game of the year. He had 1 start. That was in Milwaukee, Bill, and he played well with 15 points and 6 boards.
Yeah, Billy Donovan looking for a little something here defensively as Boston's gotten off to a terrific start, 7-11 from behind the three-point line.
Horford coming off the screen. Tatum on a crossover against Craig. 3-ball, rainbow right down the pipe again. Tatum's third triple after a slow start. He's got 12. Kobe left wing three on Tatum, up and good.
Yeah.
The 3-ball is rolling tonight, William.
Kobe's my pick for player to perform, and he hits his first three right there. Bulls need to get him going.
The two teams have combined for 23 three-point field goal attempts. Pritchard, 3-ball, got it. A big splash.
Charlie, that's a catch and shoot, and that ball, with no hesitation, went up right away.
White threw it away, intercepted by Boston. Tatum had a pocket pick. Loose ball. Giddy diving on the floor to come up with it. Gives it up to Dalen Terry. Terry with a handoff right corner. Kobe for three. No. Offensive putback. Craig got it.
Nice defensive play by Giddy in transition. Gets the ball up, and Torrey Craig making his presence felt right away.
39-28. Boston 140 and running. Horford on the edge of the right side to Tatum. Tatum pinched on a double to cutting Holiday. In the right corner, Pritchard. Right wing Horford. They toss it around. Top side three by Tatum. Way off the mark. Offensive rebound. Left corner, Holiday. Holiday on a post up on Kobe. Gives it up to Tatum at a violation. But wait a minute, Bill.
The ball hit the rim.
Yeah, it did.
So it'll be a Boston ball on the side.
Boston has nailed 9 threes in the first quarter. 9. They came in shooting 37%. The Bulls actually have a better three-point field goal percentage on the season. Side out of bounds, left sideline, Tatum in play to Hauser. Comes up firing no. Rebound by the Bulls. 39-28 Boston. Over the timeline, it's Giddy. Giddy lines the lane, and he turned it over, but he gets it back. Hauser couldn't grasp the ball, and Giddy right there for a bucket.
Gotta love what Giddy did, just stayed with the play.
Pritchard on a switch, guarded by Jalen Smith. Right side three, no. 39-30 Boston. Bulls chipping away at the Celtics lead. Giddy gives it up and threw it away. Hauser with the steal. Drew Holiday with a wraparound dribble drive. Won a ring with the Celtics and the Bucks. Horford, they go to Drew Holiday. His brother played for the Bulls back in the day. Justin Holiday twice. Holiday with a left-handed layup, missed. Offensive rebound, Pritchard. Shot rejected by Jalen Smith. Recovered by Giddy. Bulls ball, left full court, Kobe. Kobe on a crossover. Kobe, stop and go to Giddy. Near corner, Craig. Fires up a three. No. Rebound, Tatum. Let's see what Boston runs here. What's the over and under on a three, Bill?
It's all the over. It's going to be a three.
Here's Pritchard off the screen from Tatum. They double him, and we got a foul to give. It's going to go on the Bulls. Side out of bounds with 5.8. 39-30 Boston.
Honestly, I get why they did it, but I think that foul actually helps Boston.
Tatum in play to Pritchard. Dribble drive on Dalen Terry. Double on the ball. Backdoor cut. Holiday on a reverse down. That ends the first quarter of play. Boston puts up 39, and they're up by 9 on the Bulls on 670 The Score on the Bulls Radio Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
Ball game over. Bulls win. It's time to dance.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
Bosch tools are built for workers. Bosch's powerful hammer drill has kickback control to help work go more smoothly when you need it. The 2-in-1 impact driver and wrench quickly changes between bits and sockets, so you only need one tool instead of 2. And the X-Lock grinder switches wheels up to 5 times faster than standard grinders when you need to change tasks in a hurry. Bosch tools take care of the job and you. Bosch tools, what hard workers deserve. Learn more at BoschTools.com.
After you use Bounce Dryer sheets and realize how fresh, soft, less wrinkled, and less staticky your laundry can be, you'll every time. Like those socks that smell like they've been through a marathon. Or that blanket that's got wrinkles on its wrinkles. Maybe even your chatty coworker who keeps distracting you. Okay, Bounce Dryer sheets can't do it all. But for fresher, softer, better laundry,
Black Friday doorbusters are here at Lowe's. For a limited time, get 2 select 1-quart poinsettias for just $3. And get 25% off all fresh cut Christmas trees. These deals are in stores only, so don't wait to start saving before they're gone. Because Lowe's knows deals. In-store only. Poinsettia offer limited to 16 per customer. Valid 11/29 through 12/2. While supplies last. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Selection and availability varies by location.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues? Who are you? Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Welcome back into 670 The Score. The Bulls trail the Celtics by 9, 39-30. After the first frame, the Bulls were listed as the 12-point underdogs, and the total points that sits at 242.5. Courtside odds are presented by Circus Sports Illinois. Download the Circus Sports Illinois app today. Chuck and Bill, back to you courtside.
All right, thanks so much, Alyssa. Bill, anything stand out in your mind first quarter, 39-30 Boston?
Well, take away the shooting. Obviously, very good shooting by Boston, but somehow Boston has taken 6 more shots than the Bulls, Charlie. The Bulls have just 3 turnovers, and Boston only has 2 offensive rebounds, so it's that number's odd to me.
We open up second quarter with Kobe at the point against White. They swing it around. Right elbow 3 by Torrey Craig, up and good.
It's a big shot by Torrey right there. Nice catch and shoot for him from the pass from the top. Defense was a little far off him.
After trailing by as many as 13 in the first quarter, Bulls within 6. White pressured by Craig. They go in front now to Drew Holiday. 2 dribble handoff in the left wing to Brown. Brown against Giddey. 3 jab steps with a spin on Giddey. Top of the key to White. Uncontested 3 off the mark. Rebound Giddey. Giddey with a hop over the timeline against Sam Hauser. Giddey at the top of the key on the left wing. Craig comes up shooting another 3 ball. Back-to-back jacks. Torrey Craig, 39-36 Boston.
He's a man on a mission right now. Catches the ball, and that ball is going to the basket as Boston throws it away.
Yep, a turnover out of bounds, and the Bulls can tie with a 3 ball. Here is Giddey. Giddey in front now to Jalen Smith. Dribble hand off to Craig, and they go wide to the right to Giddey with 10 on the clock. Giddey with a belt high left hand dribble in traffic with a runner with the right hand, no. Rebound, Drew Holiday. Holiday motors over the midcourt line. Holiday foul line extended left. Brown wants a touch against Kobe. Over the top pass. Double on the ball. Horford, White, right side 3. Good.
Yeah, they just know how to move the basketball, find the open man. Terrific. White now with 11 points. He's 3 or 5 from behind the 3-point line.
Kobe goes near corner now to Torrey Craig. Craig to Smith. Back to Craig on the left side of the floor. 10 on the clock. Giddey navigating against Drew Holiday. Fakes left, goes right, turns baseline right, double on the ball. Turnaround jumper, no. Loose ball, and Giddey along with Hauser and Horford are there. And we're going to have a jump.
Great job by Giddey. I mean, he's been real active going to the boards tonight. Shoots the ball, knew it was going to be a little short, so he just went right after it. Then it's just a wrestling match down the floor to try and pick it up. And there's a foul called, so it's going to be Bulls ball on the side.
That's interesting. So we got Giddey on the inbounds on the far sideline to Jalen Smith. Smith, the handoff to White beyond the 3-point stripe against Jaylen Brown, a superb defender. White turns the corner on Brown with the right-handed left angle. Love that.
That was a great play right there. A design play. Went away from the screen, just attacked the rim, gets to the backboard easily.
Bulls on a 10-3 run, 42-38 Boston. Second quarter with 9:39 left. Brown on the edge. He goes cross-court to Al Horford on the left elbow to Hauser. Hauser off a Horford screen. A deep left wing 3, no. Offensive rebound, White to Horford to Brown. Jacks up a 3. Nope. Boarded by Smith. All right, here come the Bulls right to left. Dressed in the black uniforms and white lettering and red numbers. Jalen Smith launches a 3 in front, no. And tipped with the right hand, good. Dalen Terry, timeout, Boston.
Bulls hanging around, just working hard around the basket, getting offensive rebounds and tips. And we got a 2-point basketball game with 9:13 left here in the second quarter. Chuck Swirsky, Bill Winnington will be back right after this on 670 The Score and the Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Kobe White here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
Give the best doggone gifts with Tito's Handmade Vodka. This holiday season, Tito's is proud to support over 100 animal rescue organizations across North America. Here in Illinois, Tito's is providing $25,000 in donations to local animal-focused nonprofits. Join in and help support organizations like Winnebago County Animal Services and Mutts of the Midway. To learn more and get involved, visit Tito'sHoliday.com. Tito's, the vodka for dog people. Distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Inc., Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume, distilled from corn. Copyright 2025. Crafted to be savored responsibly.
Start the season of performance off right with McGrath Acura of Westmont. Zach Zaidman here. It's where I got my car. Act quickly and find the all-new 2024 Acura ZDX A-Spec all-wheel drive for only $259 a month with $49.99 at signing until the end of the month. Or qualified buyers can find low APR on the brand new 2024 Acura ZDX for as low as 0.9% right now. Visit McGrath Acura of Westmont today or at AcuraByMcGrath.com.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my side softer?
Can I make my side firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. And now, during our Black Friday sale, save 50% on the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed. Plus free home delivery when you add a base. And Cyber Monday. To find a store near you, visit sleepnumber.com.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Are you a victim of the timeshare trap and think there's no way out? I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, the original timeshare cancellation expert. And I'm here to tell you that there is a way out. All you need to do is give my office a call. I will send you a timeshare exit information kit absolutely free, explaining how the timeshare industry works and your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free info kit. 800-384-9393. 800-384-9393.
Paid for by Wesley Financial Group.
Save big on Bulls tickets this Cyber Week. Take advantage of no fees on tickets until Friday at midnight and get $25 tickets to select games starting Saturday. Visit bulls.com/cyber to learn more.
That was a good read, Bill. That's one of your better 10-second reads. We have Rich Wyatt spinning the dials. Great to see Rich, Bill.
Rich Wyatt spinning the dials.
We got Tyler Beautiful, Sean Sears in our network studios, Chuck, Bill, and Alyssa. Halftime, Sam Smith of Bulls.com, the Hall of Fame writer on Jason Tatum and the Celtics. Our Kia halftime show. After the timeout, Horford got away with a walk on a handoff on the left wing to Peyton Pritchard on Giddey. The high-low feed. Horford turnaround on Craig with a left-hand no. Rebounded by Giddey. And the Bulls can tie it up here or take the lead with the 3-ball. After trailing by 13 in the first quarter, the resilient Bulls have come back. Torrey Craig with a handoff to Taylor Horton Tucker. How many players has Billy Donovan used, Bill, in the first half?
11.
Horton Tucker drive it on Derek White. Dribble drive. The jump pass. Right side. Craig for 3. No, that ball was halfway down. Guarded by White. Re-signed in the offseason. 4 years, $130 million. Jaylen Brown gives it up. Pritchard comes up shooting at the 3. No, long rebound. And it's controlled by Boston. White on the pump. White on the drive. On a reset on the clock to Hauser. 1 bounce. 3-ball up. Nope. Boarded by Smith. And those shots were going in, Bill, in the first quarter for the Celtics. Yep. Giddey to a cutting Jalen Smith to the rack. Dylan layup. And, folks, we are tied at 42. 4 minutes in second quarter. How about that?
Bulls playing great basketball right now. Attacking the rim, getting points in the paint.
Jaylen Brown missed. Loose ball, and we're going to have a late whistle and a foul. See, Bill, this is what I don't understand. That whistle came about 3 seconds after the fact. I think the official was thinking, well, if he makes it, I'm not going to blow the whistle.
I would have to agree with you and your thought process on that. Thinking as Lonzo Ball back in the game now for the Bulls.
Torrey Craig did a great job for the Bulls. How many minutes did he play, Bill?
Torrey Craig has played 7 minutes.
Nice. Double pump. Ooh, Peyton Pritchard on a head and shoulder fake. Draws a crowd, and a foul on Aldo Subu, putting Pritchard at the line, shooting two. Peyton Pritchard from the state of Oregon, a unbelievable high school star, went to the University of Oregon. He's got 4 20-point games off the bench, Bill. All 18 games now, 19 have come off the bench. And he right now, with a free throw up and good, where he's shooting a career high 86%.
Yeah.
Bill, he is right now the leading candidate for six-man award.
Oh, absolutely. I agree 100%. We are in the second quarter, sponsored by Roofers and Waterproofers Local 11. Find highly skilled roofing contractor at chicago-roofingcontractors.org.
Pritchard makes two. And speaking of six men, McHale won it twice for Boston. Malcolm Brogdon won it just 2 years ago. Then they traded him in the Drew Holiday deal. Booch, top side three, off the mark, rebound White. And one other Boston Celtic won it, Bill, in 86. Bill Walton.
Yes.
White, quick catch, three ball, no. Ported by Booch. And here come the Bulls with Levine. Levine over the midcourt line, left forecourt. Levine off a high screen from Booch. Dribble drive, back to Booch, in the paint, driving, curling on Horford. And a foul on Al Horford, 44-42, Boston.
A nice little two-man game with Zach Levine up top right there. And Zach actually created even more space for Booch to go to the basket, stepped out to the wing three.
Al Horford from the University of Florida, high school player in Michigan. Billy Donovan coached him. Back-to-back championships. You know, he could have left early, Bill, he and Joakim Noah.
Yep.
But they wanted to have a chance to repeat, which is unheard of in today's day and age.
You asked a good question to Billy, and the thing about, when players talk about leaving, does he coach them to stay or go, or what's his opinion on it? And I thought that was a good question, but then I thought it was even more amazing when he started listing off like 10 players that he had in Florida that could have left early or did leave early.
Yep. He was talking about Mike Miller, who was Rookie of the Year in the NBA.
Bulls have tied the game with those two foul shots by Vooch.
Speaking of the Florida team, Joakim Noah and his wife just celebrated the birth of their third child, so congratulations to Joe. Here's Porzingis on Levine, and he got hacked and fouled by Levine, and Porzingis will get two. Well, how would you look at Porzingis, the volume of his work as a Knick and a Maverick and as a Wizard?
I would say disappointing to most teams. I think right now in Boston, I think they like him and he fits in very well, but they're also a team that can cover for him when he's injured because he's just been hurt so much.
Yes.
When he plays, he's spectacular. He's phenomenal. Does so many great things, but this team is deep enough and good enough that they're second best team here. This is just the second game, and they're still second in the Eastern Conference.
So, Bill, I mean, I'm not a doctor or kinesiology, but is it his frame? It is his body, and that's why he's hurt so much?
I don't know. I just think maybe it's his body.
Taylor Horton Tucker with a turnaround jumper on Horford. What a tough shot, and he scores. 46 apiece, 6:45 left. Second quarter action here at the United Center, and this place has a buzz to it. Cup action here. The Bulls win, they advance. Horford, they go high post. Porzingis blows past Horton Tucker, get contact, no whistle. Rebound, Lonzo Ball. And to a cutting Taylor Horton Tucker going coast to coast and scores on a layup.
The Bulls take their first lead of the game right there.
I'll tell you, Taylor Horton Tucker is a mini freight train.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm not comparing him to LeBron, who's a locomotive, but Taylor Horton Tucker, he's got that caboose, and you want to get out of the way when he's full head of steam.
Yeah, and he's got some wheels on him. He's going to push the ball and get down the court with some pace to it. And he got by a few guys there and attacks the rim to give the Bulls their first lead in this game.
So it'll be slide out of bounds, but Tatum back in play. Iowa on the ball, sideline left, and they go to Drew Holiday. Bulls going with Ball, Horton Tucker, Vooch, along with Levine and Dosunmu, wide open in the right corner. An open three off the mark by White. Rebound Levine, and here comes Isle Dosunmu against Jason Tatum. Porzingis did a good job getting back in transition to prevent Isle from going to the rim. Left corner three ball. Taylor Horton Tucker, put him in the hole. Put him in the Hall of Fame. The kid from Simeon.
He's playing absolutely terrific. Great ball movement by the Bulls. And Bulls are hot from the floor. Boston's gone really cold.
51-46 as Brown misfired on a left wing three. Bulls up 5-5 with Rock. Here's Lonzo off the screen from Boots to the rim on Porzingis. Up gut.
Oh, big time shot by Lonzo Ball right there. Just turned on, changed gears, and beat everyone to the backboard.
53-46 Bulls. The Bulls on a 25-7 run, and Brown turned it over on a steal. And here's Lonzo down the floor to Levine. Levine holds and looks, puts it on the deck with a spin on White. Turn around, 18-footer good.
Now, momentum has changed. The Bulls have all of it right now. One-on-one from the left wing. Easy bucket for Zach.
It's a 9-point lead for the Bulls, 55-46. Boston once led by 13. Tatum on Boots with a reverse with a right angle and left to right on the end line. Up and good.
Charlie, with that bucket, it's a 19-6 run.
You got to love it. Lonzo in front of Boots. Io now with a touch. Fakes left. Goes right. Dribble drive on Porzingis to a cutting Boots. And the ball booted away out of bounds by Porzingis with 8 on the clock. And 4:39 to go first half. 55-48 Bulls.
You know,
how have the Bulls managed to get this lead, Bill?
They're playing with energy. And it started with the lineup that was in before this defensively. Offensively getting offensive rebounds. Defensively getting the lanes. And Boston's gone cold from the floor.
Levine missed on a left wing three with the time expiring. Rebound Boston over the midcourt line. Drew Holiday. Holiday played collegiately at UCLA on the right side on a clear out. Brown got whacked on the arm by Levine. 55-48 Bulls. 4:23 to go, second quarter. That's going to be Zach's second.
Yep. We have not had a review in this game yet. All reviews in this game are sponsored by Northwestern Medicine. A second opinion is always a good idea. Get yours at Northwestern Medicine.
Lonzo leaves. White comes in. And again, Lonzo playing those 4-minute intervals, Bill.
Yep.
I mean, this is just the way of life. I mean, you can't run them into the ground.
Nope. And it's probably a good thing right now. Hey, Charlie.
Yes, sir.
The Artist Hat Series by BMO is back. Fans in attendance on December 6th will receive the first hat designed by Alyssa DeLoe while supplies last. Visit bulls.com/Artist Hat Series to learn more and get tickets.
See, Bill, you can wear a hat. You got the head for a hat.
I do.
There's certain guys who can't wear. I'm not good wearing hats. Now I got the ski cap. I like that.
Yeah,
with the little.
You just got to get the right cap. You got to find either a nice little cap like I wear, or maybe a big brimmed cap for you.
Levine dribble drive on Porzingis. We got to foul off the ball. I think going to give it to Jaylen Brown. Trying to bust through a screen.
I think hats look good on people, but you just got to find the right hat for your head.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just don't have a head for a hat. Levine. I'm not sure that sounded the way it came across, but we move on. Taylor Horton Tucker with the hand off the boot. Swatted away by White.
You should have
White
shot
with a block. Yep, you should have, Bill. Here's Holiday inside Porzingis. Up, got it. I'll tell you, that matchup with Levine playing beyond Porzingis, a disaster. Io lost the ball. It squirts off his hands. He was looking at the rim. Billy took his eye off the ball, and it went over the end line.
Just bounced up a little higher than he thought, and it squirted off his hand.
For the Bulls, turnover number 4. White again, dribble drive in the lane, all the way to the rim. An old-fashioned right-handed layup on the right angle. Wow, bullet and just in. A 2-point field goal.
A little 8-0 run by Boston gets Billy Donovan up off the bench, calls a timeout. So we will take a break as the Bulls are up 1, 55-54 on 670 The Score and the Bulls Radio Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
Io to the rack and a right-handed dunk, going coast to coast.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
Roofers and Waterproofers Local 11 provides exceptional service in all facets of the roofing and waterproofing industry, developing skilled craftsmen through apprenticeship training and providing systems that keep America's buildings dry. To find a highly skilled roofing contractor, go to ChicagoRoofingContractors.org.
If you're thinking about a new Subaru this season, do yourself a favor and take a short drive north and see my friends at Ziegler Subaru of Kenosha. Mike and his team never inflate prices based on product availability. They've got a great selection of Subaru models in stock, on the way, or you can custom order yours today. I don't always support the teams from up north, but when I do, it's Kenosha Subaru. Visit ZieglerSubaruKenosha.com. For all you do, Kenosha Subaru. During the 2024 Subaru Share the Love event, Subaru is donating $250 for every new Subaru vehicle sold to your choice of charity. Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Do you find yourself stuck in a timeshare? Get the real facts about the timeshare industry and your options for cancellation. Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, has put together a free information guide that reveals the secrets the timeshare industry doesn't want you to know, including the 5 ways to get rid of your timeshare. Call now and get this timeshare cancellation guide absolutely free.
Call 800-838-6767. 800-838-6767. 800-838-6767. Paid for by Wesley Financial Group.
This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Learn more at Viking.com.
The Bulls see red. Bulls Bar Network is back. I'm trying to do it to the music, Chuck. I can't do it. Join fellow Bulls fans at any of the participating bar locations around the city to cheer on the Bulls and win prizes all season long. Visit bulls.com/bar network to learn more.
Again, the winner goes to the quarterfinals in the NBA Cup Series. During the timeout, I wonder if Billy Donovan and Joe Mazzulla, respectively, were in the huddle saying, "Viva Las Vegas."
I know for a fact Billy Donovan was not, because he is not happy right now after his team worked hard, gave up an 8-0 run to Boston. They got themselves right back in the game after the Bulls were up 9, and it's now a 1-point game.
Yep.
And you come down, you take maybe one ill-advised shot, you turn the ball over a couple of times, and Boston gets a couple of layups, and all of a sudden the momentum's changing sides of the court again.
Advancing left full court, Giddey, sideline right against Tatum. Beyond the back pass to Vooch. 2-man game in the right corner. Giddey on Porzingis. No, from 3. Josh Giddey, now 1 of 5. He's got a couple of points, but 6 rebounds. Tatum, dancing, circle left, backs it out now against Vooch on a switch. Over the top pass, caught by Porzingis, works on aisle, wanted to go up and under, settles for a mid-range 12-footer in the lane, draws a foul, and will shoot 2. This foul goes on aisle. That's going to be his second. Bill, tell me about the defense on Porzingis. How are the Bulls playing him?
Well, first Boston is making a switch. So Ayo gets switched onto Porzingis, and he immediately just drops down to the low post and goes and posts up. Vooch came down and tried to help out a little bit late, but Porzingis just using his size. And you saw it earlier where Zach got matched up on him. And as soon as they get the matchup down low, he's going down low and posting up. And you got to help out right away. You can't wait.
Porzingis makes 1 of 2. Boston went 21-4 without him last year. They went 11-3 in the playoffs without him, Bill. Ducking inside. Kobe to the rim with a scoop with the right hand. No. He's upset with himself and quickly down the floor. Boston ball right full court. We're tied at 55. Tatum with the curl. Tatum hanging and scoring.
And just like that, 1 minute you're riding high, living in a great condo on Michigan Avenue. The next minute you're living in Halifax, Canada.
Ayo in the right corner. It's Levine, sealed off by White. Levine holding with 7 on the clock. Zach needs to hurry on a post-up. Banging away. Spins baseline. Turnaround jumper, 11-footer no. Rebound Porzingis. Over the timeline, Drew Holiday in front of his head coach, Joe Mazzulla, who's done a marvelous job in his 3rd season with the Celtics. A left corner pass by Derek White, and he fills it up on a 3-ball. That's his 4th triple in the first half. Billy's got 16. Tatum with 16. Kobe off the screen from Vooch. Vooch wide open. Top side 3. Bam!
And that ends a 14-0 run. And Boston just got it all back in 3 minutes.
Over the top pass, Holiday. And it's Brown on a post-up on Kobe using the left hand and scoring. See, that was a smart basketball play, Bill, and that's why you got to learn to use both hands.
Correct.
Here's Kobe, scissors, spins, gives it up to Giddey. Giddey, backdoor cut to Vooch and a kick ball.
Kick save and a beauty after he used both hands.
So who is your favorite Boston Bruin growing up, Bill?
Bobby Orr.
Absolutely, number 4.
Yep. Phil Esposito.
I would play street hockey wearing jersey 4.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't because I lived in Montreal, but I like
it. Top side 3 by Vooch, up and good. So, again, the two teams, Bill, exchanging triples. 62-61 Boston, 90 seconds left. And let's not forget Espo, Phil Esposito.
Phil Esposito was great, yeah.
Number 7. And the Chief, Johnny Busick.
Gary Cheevers, a goalie.
Yeah. Ty McKenzie. Here's Porzingis, left angle with the banker, good.
We should do a hockey game.
Good little hockey game. Okay.
Best game in the land.
64-61 Boston. Vooch again dials up topside three and buries another three ball on Porzingis. And the Bulls and Boston tied at 64 at the 1 minute mark, second quarter. Again, Bulls win. They advance to the quarterfinals against an unnamed opponent. We have 42 seconds remaining, 9 on the clock. First half action from the United Center. Brown with a wicked crossover on Giddey. Spins, top turnaround jumper, up, no. Rebound, Vooch. The hand off to Giddey.
Good defense on Giddey. Stayed in front of Brown, challenged that shot.
Giddey beyond the back pass. Vooch, why not? Bam! Back to back to back. Jacks to the Vooch.
Well, Vooch is turning into a pick to perform, and he is on fire right now with 19 first half points.
And you hear the crowd, Vooch. You gotta love it. The Vooch with 19 and a half. Tatum standing dribble against Levine. 4 seconds. Comes up shooting. 3 ball. Nothing but the bottom of the net. 3.5 to go. Here's Levine over the midcourt line on Tatum. Triple drive, and he can't get a shot off. And at the end of the first half, we are tied at 67 right here on 670 The Score and the Bulls Basketball Network.
Bulls fans, Josh Giddey here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
How many people can say they've had a section of their spine removed? I can. I'm Jeff, and when my team at Northwestern Memorial Hospital found a rare tumor on my spine, my neuro-oncologist and neurosurgeon came up with a plan, resulting in a 14-hour surgery.
Nationally ranked for neurology and neurosurgery by U.S. News and World Report, Jeff's team treated his 1 in a million condition. They removed the tumor and vertebrae in one piece, then rebuilt his spine with a metal frame. Northwestern Medicine. Better.
Betting, gaming, wagering, you name it.
Gambling in all its forms can be problematic for people at risk.
Professional counseling and a strong support group can be pivotal in a person's journey to recovery.
If you or your loved ones are chasing losses or borrowing to feed the bet,
are you really winning?
Way Back In is here to help.
With in-person therapy groups during the day and evening,
and with options for telehealth services,
we are here to help you live life in recovery from gambling.
Call Way Back In today.
1-833-DON'T-BET. 1-833-DON'T-BET.
It's time for Christmas at Cantini. A time for laughter and joy. A time for cherished moments by coming together with the ones you love. Be awed by twinkling lights. Feel the thrill of gliding on ice. And enjoy the cozy warmth of s'mores by the fire. Cherish the moments together this holiday season at Christmas at Cantini. Get your tickets at Cantini.org. Sponsored by the Robert R. McCormick Foundation.
Marquette Bank has been helping neighborhoods thrive in Chicagoland for 80 years. 80 years is a long time. When you bank with Marquette Bank, you matter. After 80 years, we've learned that helping people like you make smarter financial decisions helps our neighborhoods grow and thrive. When you bank with Marquette Bank, good things happen for you and your neighborhood. Marquette Bank. Love where you bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, and MLS number 462926.
Matt Spiegel here. Talk Bulls basketball with us on the Spiegel and Holmes Show. Afternoons 2 to 6 on The Score on Odyssey Sports Station. WSCR Chicago, WBMX HD2 Chicago.
Bulls fans, welcome to the Kia Halftime Show. Brought to you by the Kia Telluride, official vehicle of the Chicago Bulls. Here's Chuck Swirsky.
Halftime of the Bulls Network, joined by the Hall of Fame writer at Bulls.com, Sam Smith. Sam, happy post-Thanksgiving.
Good to be with you, Chuck, for Thanksgiving.
Yes, and let's talk about MVP because obviously right now it's way too early, but Jokic appears to be the favorite again, this time to win his 4th MVP. But I want to talk about Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at the volume of work over the last 3, 4, 5 years, really. It's hard to believe he's, in his 8th year in the NBA, and he's only like 28 years young. But having said all this, why doesn't he get the respect that other players get what he's accomplished in his career?
Well, let's ask Steve Kerr about that. No, just kidding, from the Olympics. But, Chuck, last year...
What do you think of that, by the way, for him not playing? I mean, you can't play everyone, but...
it's sort of like you count in reverse from that. They won, so it's justified. But they should have played him because it's mostly an exhibition. So, I think it was wrong. But again, when the team wins, you backtrack and go, well, he won. He must have done the right thing, So, so anyway, he'll survive. I think, obviously, the issue there, and let me say, last year, it's never too early for MVP because it's something we discuss all year in the NBA. And last year, preseason, I always do preseason like everybody else, projections, predictions. And I picked Tatum last year as my preseason choice for MVP. I think, what happens with him is some players like that because of Jaylen Brown. And remember a couple of years ago, it's like you got to break them up. They can't fit together. And, of course, obviously, it obviously worked because they won, so it must have worked, working backwards in that. So guys in that kind of situation don't get the credit. But to me, MVP, and I think I would not hesitate to vote for Tatum this year. As great as, historic analytic numbers and all the stuff that Jokic is putting up. I think, yes, there's also some voter fatigue, and I think that's okay. I think it was good that Barkley won in 93. I was fine that Karl Malone won. It's not an actual specific up, and 10 is more than 9, 9 is more than 8. It's a judgment, and part of the judgment is a combination of best player on best team, and winning does matter. And if your team is one of the best teams or the best team, that ought to play a big part in the MVP. And I know Denver's lost a lot of players. Murray's not what he was. What's his name's out who came over from Orlando. They've lost a couple of guys. So, they're not the team they were. And given that, I would give a lot of credit and a lot of space to Tatum to be a legitimate contender.
All right, that's Hall of Fame writer Sam Smith. Third quarter coming up next right here on our Kia halftime show on the Bulls Basketball Network.
Bulls fans, Nikola Vucevic here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on the Bulls Radio Network, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA. Maybe that's why we think about basketball a lot. The plays, the swagger, the glory, the game. And when we're not thinking about basketball, we're thinking about things that elevate our own game. It starts with a lineup of star players, like the 2025 Kia Telluride X-Line, with capability that takes us to another level. The best seats in the house, all 7 of them. Ground clearance that propels us even higher. And available dual panoramic displays that steal the show. These are the things that occupy our minds. And honestly, we wouldn't have it any other way. The stylish 3-row 2025 Kia Telluride X-Line all-wheel drive. Kia, official vehicle of the Chicago Bulls. Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available.
Black Friday doorbusters mean big savings at Lowe's. It's your chance to score a Blackstone 22-inch 2-burner gas griddle for just $149. That's a savings of $80. And save $800 on a Whirlpool side-by-side stainless steel refrigerator. Was $16.99, now just $8.99. Set your alarm. These deals won't last long, so don't wait to start saving before they're gone. Because Lowe's knows deals. Valid 11/29 through 12/2. While supplies last. Selection varies by location.
What if you could hear your favorite song for the first time again? Introducing the all-new, reimagined Nissan Kicks. With an available Bose Personal Plus sound system that uses speakers in the headrest to create a 360-degree listening experience. You've never heard anything like this. Reimagine your music and your drive. Experience the all-new, reimagined Nissan Kicks for yourself at NissanUSA.com today.
Available feature. Bose is a registered trademark of the Bose Corporation.
Logan Square in Avondale Auto Repair wants everyone to get involved in our community this holiday season. Whether you donate food for a family in need, toys for kids, military care packages, or blood, you can make a difference and directly affect someone's life. Be part of something great. This message from Logan Square in Avondale Auto Repair, with 2 professional locations near you. Visit LoganSquareAutoRepair.com. Wishing everyone happiness, health, peace, and joy this holiday season. Multimedia Sales and Marketing, a 30-year-old company, is looking for enthusiastic inside salespeople to sell radio time. They'll provide you with the training you need to succeed. You won't be treated like a number because their success depends on yours. You'll represent top radio stations. Find out more about what they have to offer. Visit them online at msminc.com. That's msminc.com.
Welcome back into 670 The Score. I'm Melissa Bergamini on the Kia Halftime Show. The Bulls and Celtics knotted up at 67 apiece here at halftime. The Bulls were listed as the 12-point underdogs ahead of tip-off. That is courtesy of Circus Sports Illinois. And the over-under, well, that was set at 242.5. Let's check in on the 2 player props that I've been tracking. For the Bulls, Zach LaVine has recorded 11 points through the half. His player prop, well, that was set at 20.5 points, priced at minus 105. So halfway home for the over to cash out. And for the Celtics, looking at Jason Tatum, he has 19 points through the half, tracking his under 26.5 points. That was priced at minus 115. So 2 more quarters to go. Those were your courtside odds at the half, presented by Circus Sports Illinois. Download the Circus Sports Illinois app today. You're listening to 670 The Score and the Kia Halftime Show on the Bulls Radio Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
Ball game over. Bulls win.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
Get ready for the moment we've all been waiting for. It's the 300K season finale giveaway at Potawatomi. Friday, December 20th, watch your entries from Bird Bash, Cash Clash, and Winter's Dash. All pile into one massive drawing for a chance at up to 50 grand cash. Be there to win your share. December 20th, only at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. Learn more at paysbig.com/finale. Must be 21 years old to play.
Every day, people are still facing big grocery bills as food prices remain high. At Northern Illinois Food Bank, hope and generosity work together, because that's what it takes to make an impact. On Giving Tuesday and every day, 96% of their resources go directly to programs to feed neighbors and empower them to thrive. You can help. Supply hope on December 3rd. Go to solvehungertoday.org. Northern Illinois Food Bank. Neighbors empowered.
I'm Brian Tedesco, CEO of Blaupunkt Americas, the pioneers of the car stereo. Today, we're not just about sound systems. We are revolutionizing the e-bike scene with Blue Dot Bike. Thanks to AmericanEagle.com, our online presence now features a dynamic e-commerce website that showcases the quality and affordability of our foldable e-bikes. And our collegiate e-bikes, just perfect for the college fanatic. These e-bikes offer a new way to experience freedom on 2 wheels, no matter your age. When we needed a top-notch website to match our cutting-edge e-bikes, we turned to AmericanEagle.com. They made the impossible seem easy, tackling digital challenges like pros. Check out the Blue Dot Bike website to see AmericanEagle.com's amazing work in action. Need the best in website and digital marketing solutions? AmericanEagle.com is your go-to. They've been a game changer for us, and they can be for you too. Visit AmericanEagle.com or call 877-WEB-NOW-1. That's 877-WEB-NOW-1.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Halftime tied at 67. The Bulls put up 37 on the Boston Celtics. In the second quarter is the Vooch, Nikola Vucevic, 14 points in the second quarter as he nailed 4 triples. He has 19 on the night. LaVine with 11. Boston led in scoring with a 19 of Tatum, 16 for Derek White. Bulls shot 54% from the field, 40% from three-point range. Third quarter coming up next right here on 670 The Score in the Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Patrick Williams here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
I was told I needed a kidney transplant. My name is Mecca. After doing some research, I put my trust in Northwestern Medicine.
The Northwestern Medicine African American Transplant Access Program is the first of its kind in the nation. Led by Dr. Danae Simpson, the first female African American transplant surgeon in Illinois.
Now I'm recovered and committed to giving back.
Northwestern Medicine invests more in our community than any other healthcare system. Learn more at nm.org/community.
Need health insurance? It's open enrollment for the Get Covered Illinois Marketplace. Our Get Covered Illinois navigators will help you enroll in a quality health plan, and you could qualify for financial help. 4 out of 5 customers can find a plan for $10 or less per month with financial help. Essential benefits cover prescription drugs, emergency care, health screenings, and more. Visit getcoveredillinois.gov to enroll in a plan by December 15th for coverage starting January 1st.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code GAME to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code GAME for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code GAME for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
And welcome back, Tyler Butebaugh, Sean Sears in our 670 The Score studios, and Rich Wyatt spinning the dials here at the United Center as the second quarter belonged to the Bulls. No question about that. As Boston, after a spectacular first quarter, they cooled off, Bill. They shot only 27% from three-point range.
Oh, my. That is not great overall, but let's see what happens in the second half if the Bulls can sustain their offensive integrity, attacking the basket, and their defensive integrity, where they really didn't allow a lot of second chance opportunities, and it kept Boston off the boards.
Again, Atlanta beat Cleveland this afternoon, 117-101. If the Bulls win tonight, they advance to the Cup quarterfinals. A lot of basketball in front of us, though, with Isle with the standing dribble against Porzingis. Dribble drive in the paint. Left side, Kobe launches the three, short. Rebound through Holiday. Knicks beat Charlotte today, 99-98 against a very undermanned Hornets ball club. On the right side, Holiday, three ball, nope. The back tap by Levine to Vooch, and the Bulls off and running with Ayo Sumu against Jason Tatum. Vooch on a pump, push pass, left side, Ayo, dribble drive in the paint on Porzingis with a runner. No, snatched in midair by Jason Tatum. And he goes on a pull-up, and he delivers a pass. Porzingis with a laser three, no offensive rebound. Tatum, touch pass, left side, Brown, three ball, up and good. Nobody around him, Bill.
No. And Tatum just caught the rebound, one-handed it over to Brown, and just started running back on defense. He knew what was coming.
Vooch with a spin on Tatum. They go back to Ayo Sumu, guarded by now Tatum after Porzingis came over on a shade. Vooch banging away with Porzingis on the left block. Curls, jump hook, right hand good. And Vooch wearing out the Boston Celtics, something Joe Mazzulla talked about in the pregame.
Yes, he did. He talked about how Vooch has been so good taking the ball down low and stretching the floor. And that time he goes right at Porzingis, something the Bulls have had trouble doing down the low post.
Dribble drive and a hidden shoulder fake. Tatum turned it over. Here is Giddey and Levine on the runway to the rack in his third dunk of the ball game with a two-handed slam.
And there's a foul on the play. Is that Porzingis who got there just in time for the poster?
I believe you're right. 71-70 Bulls. Levine now with 13.
And we are in the third quarter, sponsored by AARP. The younger you are, the more you need AARP.
So Levine, Bill, with a lot of energy, as I often say, he's got the juice tonight.
Yes, he does. And he's using that juice to get to the rim. As you say, 3 dunks and really putting it to the Boston Celtics as he completes a three-point play.
Levine and Vooch have combined for 35 of the Bulls' 72 points. Hello, Bulls up by a deuce. Jaylen Brown. And they go to Derek White, inside feed. Porzingis, double on the ball from Gideon Levine, and the banker is good on a wheeling move as he turned right shoulder and scores.
Yeah, he had Zach LaVine on him behind him, and he just used his length to get it up over Zach on the spin.
We are tied at 72, 2 minutes in third quarter. Chuck Swirsky, Bill Weddington, Alyssa Bergamini at the United Center. Levine with a pass to Kobe, and they swing it around far corner. Dribble drive by Isle, drops a pass for Vooch, and he fills it up again, and the Vooch having an awesome game tonight here in Chicago with 23.
I tell you what, Iowa's made a couple of nice passes to Vooch for easy buckets.
Yes. Here's a top side three. Tatum steps in. No. Rebound Bulls.
Wow, Boston living and dying by the sword right now, with the sword being the three-point shot.
Vooch, why not? Left side three. Put him in the hole. And I'm talking the Hall of Fame. The Vooch Hall of Fame. He's going to have his own wing in Springfield, Mass. He's got 26. He's 9 of 11 from the field. Here's Porzingis with the deep three. Way off the mark, and it goes out of bounds. 77-72 Bulls.
And he's frustrated right now. And Zach LaVine was right there and jumped just high enough to bother his vision. And that was, as Bob Uecker would say, just a bit outside.
Kobe riding White to the rim. Gives it up. Isle. Clean look. Top side three. Off the mark. Rebound Derek White. White weaving over the midcourt line. Gets a play from his head coach, Joe Mazzulla. And that play, shoot a three. Right corner, Jaylen Brown for three. No, rebound Giddey. The Bulls holding Boston to 39% from the arc. White at the top of the key. Vooch to the rim. No, and a foul. White playing behind Vooch.
Yep, and that was a great play. Vooch saw that he had White on him, so he just backed him all the way down in front of the rim, gets the ball, and there's really nothing White can do. He's at such a disadvantage size-wise, and that's a little bit of the Bulls giving Boston back their own medicine and what they were doing with Porzingis in the first half. You got the mismatch, get the ball down low, and it does two things. One, it gives Vooch an opportunity to make foul shots. He's very good at it, but also gives you a chance to rest a little bit because the pace of the game has been a little high right now.
Season high for Vooch, 29 at Detroit when he just dominated the Pistons. And Jalen Duren, Vooch misfired on the second attempt. Vooch in 20 minutes with 27 points. And the Bulls up by 6, 78-72. Again, the winner claims Group C, and they will advance to the Cup quarterfinals. Brown dribble drive in the paint on Giddey. Muscled it up. No. Nice. Rebound Vooch. Excellent defense. Down the floor. Giddey. Line to the lane on White. Jump pass to Isle. Cuts to the cup on Porzingis and scores with right-handed layup. Timeout Boston. And the crowd here at the United Center going crazy with the Bulls up by 8 at the 8:08 mark, third quarter on the Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Modest Buzelis here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
AARP and 670 The Score want you to win exclusive access to Football After Dark. Join us on Tuesday, December 3rd, as Layla Rahimi is joined by DJ Moore for a live Q&A and in-depth analysis at Gale Street Inn. Enjoy delicious food and drinks while we dive into the latest insights about Chicago's football team. Enter to win at aarp.org/IL. AARP. The younger you are, the more you need AARP.
Remy Martin celebrates communities and excellence in sports and music. Find inspiration and fresh recipes at RemyMartin.com. Remy Martin, team up for excellence. 40% alcohol by volume, imported by Remy Cointreau, USA, New York, New York. Please drink responsibly.
Hey, Bulls fans, don't get fouled this winter. It's time to start thinking about defending the roof on your business. Beat the buzzer. Winterize now. Roofers and Waterproofers Local 11 has highly trained craftsmen and craftswomen who'll get the job done on time and on budget. Make the right call. A game plan that'll find professionally trained roofing and waterproofing contractors who are dedicated to providing quality, value, and service. Go to ChicagoRoofingContractors.org for all your roofing needs.
Take the short drive north and visit your one-stop shop for everything Subaru. Ziegler Subaru of Kenosha. Shop online at ZieglerSubaruKenosha.com.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues? Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
AARP wants you to enter to win exclusive access to Football After Dark with 670 The Score. Just go to aarp.org/IL. The younger you are, the more you need AARP.
Get the all-new Bulls app presented by AT&T. Enjoy the new and improved features, including personalized notifications, exclusive drops, team stats, and more. Download now at bulls.com/app. And as long as you're downloading that, listen to this game. Bulls are on a 13-2 run over the last 2 minutes and 40 seconds and have an 8-point lead in this game with 8:08 left here in the third quarter. Absolutely terrific playing right now at both ends of the floor. And during that timeout, we saw Kobe White getting his left ankle worked on.
Let's see what Boston runs here with the Bulls up by 8, 7:57 left third. Tatum to the rim. Banker off the mark, but he drew a crowd. He also drew a foul. And Jason Tatum in 22 minutes with a 19.9 rebound game, looking for more at the stripe. That foul is on Torrey Craig.
And I'm pretty sure Joe Mazzulla in that timeout said, look, we're not shooting the ball right now. Let's attack the rim a little bit. Try to get the momentum back like we did in the second quarter after the Bulls went on their big run. We got to attack the rim, find some way to change the momentum of this game.
Tatum at the line, short on a free throw. We're going to see this Boston ball club twice in a 3-day span in the third week in December, just before Christmas. Boston plays Philadelphia on Christmas Day. Tatum again at the line, makes 1 of 2. He's got 20 on the night. Leading scorer in the ball game, Nikola Vucevic with 27, 80-73 Bulls. 7:47 to go. Ball at the point. Terminates the dribble, holding and looking, and they give it up now to Zach LaVine about 35 feet away on the left. Dribbling to the right, settles for a topside three, off the mark. Rebound Boston.
Yeah, shot clock was running down. Lonzo Ball picked the ball up thinking Zach was going to continue to cut wide. He didn't. He cut it short. He had to hold it for a second.
Holiday fires up a three on Vooch. No, pulled down by Torrey Craig. He's given Billy Donovan quality minutes off the bench. Io turns baseline right, sealed off at a double. They get a ball. Launches, 3 ball, off the mark. Rebound Tatum.
He was wide open, but had Porzingis with that long arm coming out at him.
Here's a right elbow 3 by Peyton Pritchard. Right down the pipe. And quickly down the floor goes Sumu. Driving on Tatum. Pinned to the window by Tatum on a block. And here comes Boston. Wow.
Yeah, Tatum had the angle on that shot.
Pritchard, right corner. Holiday. Holiday against Lonzo Ball off the screen from Pritchard. On a reset now in left forecourt for Boston with 7 on the clock. Tatum better hurry. Hard left-hand dribble drive. In the lane, in traffic. Got it. Count it. And a foul. What happened there, Bill?
He was running out of time, drove the ball. Is that going to be on the Io? Yep. I thought Io was there, had his hands up. Maybe he moved his feet. Now Billy Donovan wants a timeout as Boston is starting to build the momentum back. Billy wants to see if they can stop it right here. Bulls hanging on to a 2-point lead. We'll be back in a moment. 80-78 in the third quarter on 670 The Score.
On the Bulls Radio Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
LaVine throws it down with a right-handed power dunk.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
AARP and 670 The Score want you to win exclusive access to Football After Dark. Join us on Tuesday, December 3rd, as Layla Rahimi is joined by DJ Moore for a live Q&A and in-depth analysis at Gale Street Inn. Enjoy delicious food and drinks while we dive into the latest insights about Chicago's football team. Enter to win at aarp.org/IL. AARP. The younger you are, the more you need AARP.
Marquette Bank has been Chicagoland's neighborhood bank for 80 years. 80 years is a long time. Marquette Bank is here to help you build savings, buy a home, plan for retirement. Marquette Bank is here to help you achieve your financial goals. When you bank with Marquette Bank, good things happen for you and your neighborhood. Marquette Bank. Love where you bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 462926.
Black Friday doorbusters are here at Lowe's. For a limited time, get 2 select 1-quart poinsettias for just $3. And get 25% off all fresh cut Christmas trees. These deals are in stores only, so don't wait to start saving before they're gone. Because Lowe's knows deals. In-store only. Poinsettia offer limited to 16 per customer. Valid 11/29 through 12/2. While supplies last. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Selection and availability varies by location.
This holiday season, Capital One reminds you to give yourself the gift of 1.5% cash back with the Capital One Quicksilver Card.
Can I earn 1.5% cash back on birds?
Birds?
What if you sent through true love 2 turtle doves plus a partridge in a pear tree?
Sure, but why would anyone want that?
The song was very convincing.
Earn 1.5% cash back on all your holiday purchases with the Capital One Quicksilver Card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Join us for the Bulls Kid Nation game presented by BMO on December 8th. Arrive early for a pregame party in the atrium. Enjoy special giveaways in the Bulls Kid Nation zone. Meet Benny the Bull and more, all during a special game for Bulls Kid Nation. Visit bulls.com to learn more. Well, Chicago Bulls are putting a number on the Boston Celtics here tonight. Boston, the second best team in the NBA, and come into the game with a 15-3 record. Bulls up 2 right now, Charlie, 80-78. They're doing it in a variety of ways, from the three-point line, taking the ball inside.
Tatum with a three-point play, giving 23. 5-time All-Star. He was the third player taken in the draft behind Markelle Fultz and Lonzo Ball. Here's a left side, Craig, on a pump inside three-point range and knocks it down. They're going to give him a 3. I thought he was a 2-ball.
Yeah.
No, a long 2.
I'll take what they give us, but they'll probably review it and check. Hey, Charlie.
Yes.
Nikola Vucevic had 19 points and 4 3-pointers made in the first half versus Boston tonight, becoming the only center in team history since at least 1996-97, when play-by-play info began to be tracked with a minimum of 19 points and 4 field goals made in a half. Hello.
Jaylen Brown short. Excellent defense by Levine from 17 feet on the right. 83-79, Bulls by 4. 6:05 and running here. Third quarter from the United Center. Io and wants to get the boot. Trying to clear out against Horford. Outside the box on the right. Bang it away. On the right block. Hard. Left hand dribble. Spins. Jump hook. Right hand. No. Rebound Pritchard.
Yeah, left it a little bit short. Great move. Just a little short.
Pritchard. The trailer is Horford. Back to Pritchard on Vooch. Inside over the top pass for Brown. We got a foul. And they're going to call this on Levine.
How? With his knee. How? Zach jumped around on the high side and to actually tip the ball.
How many fouls now on Levine?
Levine now has 3 fouls, but I want to know how he pushed him with his knee. If he's jumping around on the high side, tipping the ball.
Here's a top side three by Pritchard, way off the mark. Pritchard having a tough night at the office, shooting the 3 round. Boston gets back in transition D. The high-low feed, Boots to Levine. Levine tracks it down after a deflection. Boots goes back to Zach with 10 on the clock. At the top of the key, Levine at the foul line to fade. 17-footer air ball, and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I think he was expecting a little contact on that. Really overcocked his wrist and shot the ball a little flat.
Levine with a 14-point, 1 rebound game in 24 minutes. Here is Tatum off a Horford screen. Rainbow 3 up and good. He is so good, ladies and gentlemen. Tatum now with 26. That's his 4th rebound. Here's Levine, dribble drive, shreds the defense, and we got a hand check and a foul on Boston. 83-82 Bulls at the 5:01 mark. Bill, how do you attack Boston? I mean, you can't get into their game, though, but the Bulls have managed because they shoot threes as well.
Yeah, but the Bulls are also taking the ball inside a little. Vooch has been terrific, obviously playing really well.
Here's a backdoor cut. Vooch trying to get Torrey Craig and deflected away out of bounds by Hauser.
Yep, good job. I mean, almost a turnover for the Bulls, but Boston couldn't come up with a tip ball.
11 on the clock. 4:54 left third. Nice pass inside.
Oh,
And
goaltending.
they're going to call goaltending on Tatum.
Yeah, and that's a great cut by Io going to the basket. Again, Bulls mixing it up, not just settling for threes and playing the shooting game, which is what Boston's doing right now.
You going to challenge this, Bill, or not?
I don't think so because he hit the backboard.
Yep, Joe Mazzola just agreed with you, Bill.
Yep, whether he hit the ball or not, and I think he hit the ball, goaltending. He slapped the backboard, so the whole backboard shaking. It's going to be goaltending.
Yeah, Torrey Craig playing Tatum over the timeline. Rolling to his right. Tatum charging on Vooch on a wild reverse and contact and a foul as Tatum on the baseline got tangled up with a cameraman. David, there you go, just to our left. Tatum makes sure that David's all right.
Yep, and Vooch raised his hand right away. He got him. And knows it. So that foul on Vooch was his third. No, I'm sorry, excuse me, his first.
Tatum, who was the 2023 MVP of the All-Star game when he scored 55 points. But again, they're going to go to a different format, Bill. They're going to go to 4 teams in San Francisco, and they're going to have a round-robin playoff. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. I don't know what you can do, Bill, now with these All-Star games. I mean, the NFL got rid of it wisely. But, I mean, the Major League Baseball All-Star Game, NBA, just doesn't have the same substance or interest as it once did in my generation.
You know, I would throw the game away and just have contests.
I agree.
Do different contests. Still do the dunk contest, do three-point shooting, do dribbling, passing.
I agree. And I'll tell you what, I think the fans would get into it as well. Here's Levine, backs out, 85-84 Bulls. Levine comes up shooting on Pritchard, no. Boarded again by Jason Tatum, who's working on his 8th double-double of 28 points, 12 rebounds. Tatum in left forecourt with a spin on Craig. Double on the ball. Horford on a pump. Horford on a drive. Horford takes Vooch to the rim. Rejected out of bounds by the Vooch. And that is number 19 on the year.
I tell you, Charlie, you asked me in the pregame, what can the Bulls do defensively to pick things up? Not turn it around in one game. They're doing it tonight. They're playing energetically, defensively. They're rotating in a timely manner. They're getting into passing lanes.
Richard on a switch, going to by Vooch with a step back right elbow three. Hook it.
That's a big shot right there because Zach LaVine tipped the inbounds pass, so Pritchard had to make something up with a couple of crossover dribbles to make that happen.
Lonzo Ball, and they run pick and roll with Vooch on a spin to the rim and scores on Tatum inside the semicircle. Tied at 87, and Vooch now in 25 minutes has 27 points, give him 29. And a topside three, no. Tipped in the air, and it's controlled by Boston. Pritchard, right corner Hauser, 4-3, no. Put back is good. Somehow, some way, Drew Holiday stuck inside and put it in off the window. 89-87, Boston. Vooch topside three, flat. Rebound Hauser, veteran from the University of Virginia. He got paid in the offseason, Bill.
Did he now?
Yes, he did. Holiday works on Vooch. A lot of switching going on with a spin, with an up and under, and a left-handed scoop and a score.
Yeah, just got Vooch stepping out with a head and shoulder fake. Got Vooch to step by him, to step through.
He is such a good player, Bill.
Kevin McHale would do moves like that.
Yes. Here's Levine charging left angle, and the kiss off the window is good. That is vintage Zach LaVine right there.
And the Bulls really have done a great job, Charlie. When they attack the rim, they're getting there. They're finishing strong.
91-89 Boston. 2.5 to play third quarter. Tatum. He negotiates his way over the timeline with a standing drill on the left. Now they got Vooch playing Tatum with a step back, tough three ball, and a foul on Vooch. And that's going to put Tatum at the line shooting three. And I think Vooch knew it, Bill.
Well,
he got him underneath, right?
Yeah, that's where he landed. So, and that's what happened. He came down. Tatum came down and just stumbled a little bit.
That's a dangerous play because when you come under in suspended air and then you land, that has ankle injury written all over it.
Yeah, that was he came down there. Just he went at him. It's just a tough call, but it's the right call. That was the Golden State guy. He's doing that all the time.
Oh, you mean Pachulia?
Pachulia.
With
Zaza Pachulia rule.
In the playoffs.
Yeah. He was doing it all the time, and guys were starting to come down and getting hurt, and they said, you know what, you got to cut that out. because you can't shoot the ball if you see a guy coming down on your feet. You start to think about it, and it could end someone's career.
I'll tell you what, Bill, you know who was notorious for that? Is Bruce Bowen of San Antonio.
Yeah.
He would stick his leg underneath a jump shooter, and, Pop would always say, oh, he's a great defender, Well, maybe that's the case, but it was borderline dirty.
Yep. I thought you were going to say Notorious B.I.G.
He's the one that sang Moon River, right?
Oh,
93-89 Boston, 2:10 left third. Kobe's had a quiet night at the office. Up, rimming good. Nice job by Kobe, pleading for a foul and didn't get it. 93-91 Boston. Pritchard turns the corner, baseline left on Terry. Double pump, up with the left hand, no. Rebound, Jalen Smith. We go the other way quickly down the floor. Leaking out is Giddey. Giddey at the foul line. Giddey at the top of the circle, holds and looks. They get a Kobe down with 14 on the clock. Kobe against Horford, top of the key, wants it, feels it, 3 ball, way off the mark. Boston in control over the midcourt line with Drew Holiday against Taylor, Horton, Tucker, inside feed, Horford to the cup and a score as he pinned down Kobe in the semicircle.
And he was parked down there. You could hear the Bulls bench yelling, 3 seconds, 3 seconds.
Kobe fakes right, goes left, works the dribble on Holiday. They're going to Giddey now. Giddey, dribble drive on Horford. To the rim with a floater with right hand good across his body, right to left in the lane.
And that's getting Giddey with it right there.
95-93 Boston. Holiday off the screen from Tatum. Holiday against Giddey. Holiday just having his way against Giddey. In the left corner, Horford for 3. No weak side rebound. Peyton Pritchard, the smallest player on the floor. And he goes right corner, and the 3 ball is taken and missed by Holiday. And the Bulls have the numbers on a 5-on-4. Down the floor, Giddey. In the right corner, Taylor, Horton, Tucker, bam!
That's a big-time shot right there. And I love the pace the Bulls are playing at. Get the ball down quick, get a wide-open look, and take it.
The Bulls are leaving it on the floor, the red floor, here in the Cup Series. Tatum to the cup and a score. Oh, Tatum with authority.
Yeah, and he's looking for a little contact foul.
Yep, Giddey in front to Horton Tucker on the left side, dribble drive in the lane. Now it goes to Jalen Smith for 3, air ball. Up by Holiday with 20 seconds to go, third quarter, 97-96. Wherever you're listening, folks, keep the dial set. If you can't pick it up on TV, good to have you with us. Late third quarter. Let's see what Boston runs here. Giddey is defending Tatum about 40 feet away on the right. Held high, left-hand dribble, double on the ball. They're going to Pritchard with 2 seconds. Double pump, deflected pass. Tatum 1 bounce, 3 ball up. Nope. We go to the fourth quarter. Boston by 1, 96-97. Boston with the lead. We'll be back in a moment right here on the Bulls Radio Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
Ball game over. Bulls win. Bulls win.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
AARP and 670 The Score want you to win exclusive access to Football After Dark. Join us on Tuesday, December 3rd, as Layla Rahimi is joined by DJ Moore for a live Q&A and in-depth analysis at Gale Street Inn. Enjoy delicious food and drinks while we dive into the latest insights about Chicago's football team. Enter to win at aarp.org/IL. AARP. The younger you are, the more you need AARP.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more you. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more you. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more you. Hey! Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, 40% alcohol, William Grant & Sons, Inc., New York.
It's time. Shop Black Friday savings now at Lowe's. Shop now and get up to 50% off select major appliances. Plus, get an extra 10% off Whirlpool major appliances, like the new Maytag front load laundry system with a Pet Pro filter that lifts and captures pet hair from clothes. Lowe's knows deals. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 11/6 to 12/4. Selection varies by location. See Lowe's.com for details.
Oh no, my phone.
Hear that? It's the sound of a skater dropping her phone and smashing it on the ice. Yep, it's definitely broken. But at Verizon, we got you. This Black Friday, trade in any phone, any condition from one of our top brands and get a new Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus on Unlimited Ultimate and Watch 7 and Tab S9 FE 5G. That's up to $1,900 in value. So you'll save big on 3 great gifts. Hurry into Verizon this Black Friday. Service plan required for Watch and Tab. Up to $1,900 value based on phone, watch, and tablet. Trade in and additional terms apply. See Verizon.com for details.
Welcome back into 670 The Score. The Celtics and Bulls are tied at 96 apiece entering the final frame. The Bulls were listed as the 12-point underdogs, and the total points at 242.5. Courtside odds are presented by Circus Sports Illinois. Download the Circus Sports Illinois app today. Chuck, Bill, back to you courtside.
After a review, thank you, Illis. After a review, they took a point away from Boston on a 3 that was really a long 2. We're tied at 96. Bill, what are you expecting in the fourth quarter?
Well, I'm expecting the Bulls to keep the energy going. They're playing really well right now. Billy Donovan's gone 12 deep now with Julian. You just check in. Julian Phillips just checked in, so he's played 12 guys tonight. He's just looking for energy to keep up on the floor, especially on the defensive end.
All right, Pritchard. And they go to Brown. Brown dribble drive. Brown to the rim. Put it up. No. The back tap. And Giddey lost it to Keita. And Brown recovers and lays it in.
So Keita gets in the game for the first time. He gets an offensive rebound and an assist.
Smith dials up. Top side 3. No. Rebound Pritchard. And here come the Boston Celtics. Neemias Keita. In his 4th year, the 7-footer out of Utah State. Is this where Joe Mazzulla's just buying time here, Bill?
Yes.
Double pump, and Brown, as Giddey held his ground, and Brown turned it over, wanted to foul, and then Giddey goes cross-court. Taylor Horton Tucker, yes! Left wing 3 ball. Taylor Horton Tucker having a marvelous game off the bench with 13.
He is playing absolutely terrific and has stepped up and had big games for Billy Donovan off the bench when he gets his extended minutes.
Pritchard, high screen from Keita. And they're going to Hauser. Hauser, the swing out to Brown. Brown against Julian Phillips. Now they get Giddey playing Brown. Hard left-hand dribble drive deep in the lane. Turn around 5-footers short. Rebound Smith. Here come the Bulls left to right with Taylor Horton Tucker. Glides over the midcourt line with a standing dribble. On a spin, mid-post left to Smith. Smith, 2 jab steps with a handoff to Giddey. Giddey fires. Right corner 3 ball. Yes! Julian Phillips just inserted 90 seconds of the ball game. Buries a triple in front of the Boston bench. Timeout Celtics. Bulls up 5-4. 102-98. 90 seconds in on 670 The Score, the Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fan Zach Levine here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for the Chicago Bulls.
So, I'm the type of guy who tends to forget things. A lot. My keys are always missing, I'm not great with names, and my signature catchphrase is, I know it's around here somewhere. That's why I get my haircut at Great Clips. Their skilled, friendly stylists save my haircut details and clip notes. So, every time I need a cut, I can get the look I want without having to remember a thing. Huh. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, download the app today. Great Clips. It's going to be great.
Imagine having your skull detached from your spine to save you from paralysis. When Phil came to Northwestern Memorial Hospital, his spine was digging into his brainstem, but our team developed a plan to rebuild his spine.
Nationally ranked for neurology and neurosurgery by U.S. News and World Report, Northwestern Medicine is pioneering treatments for the toughest conditions. Incredibly, Phil was walking just days after surgery.
As Phil's nurse, I'm proud to be on a team that's changing lives.
Northwestern Medicine, better.
You okay?
Sorry, I can't sleep with this cough.
Sounds like you need to vaporize that cold.
Vaporize?
Yeah, with NyQuil VapoCool. It's NyQuil plus a rush of Vicks vapors.
Whoa.
So you ready to get some sleep? Thank you, NyQuil VapoCool.
NyQuil VapoCool, the vaporizing nighttime coughing, aching, fever, best sleep with a cold medicine. And to vaporize sore throat pain, try Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Harbor Freight knows tool people like to keep busy. But with our Black Friday sale now through Monday, you'll want to free up some time. We're talking deals like our 5,000-watt generators under $800, 17-foot reach ladders for $99.99, and 40% off Icon Pro socket sets. Whatever you do, do it for less at Harbor Freight. Valid until 12/2/24. While supplies last. Limitations apply.
And we're back at the United Center. Chicago Bulls dishing out a little bit of medicine to the Boston Celtics, beating them at their own game, 3-point shooting. They've taken 41, made 15. Boston has taken 39, made 15. But Bulls, 44 points in the paint, Charlie, really attacking the basket, and they're playing good defense, challenging Boston on shots, not giving them a lot of second chance opportunities. And you just pointed out, Josh Giddey, only 4 points, but he's got 9 assists and 8 rebounds in this game.
And the Bulls bench 35-12. Huge stat line there with Horford. Horford with a handoff now to Jaylen Brown. Pritchard coming off the screen on Kobe. And a 3-ball is good as Kobe shakes his head. Couldn't do much about that, Bill.
No.
He was in Pritchard's grill.
Yep.
102-101. Bulls by 1. In the left corner, Julian Phillips for 3. That's off the mark. Phillips loves those corner threes. Over the timeline, Pritchard again on Kobe. Standing off to the left with his back to the rim on the wing. Pritchard had a notion to shoot a 3. Gives it up now to Brown at the point. Jaylen Brown against Julian Phillips. Eyes the shot clock 27 feet away. They go to Pritchard on 3-ball. Got it. Back-to-back jacks. Peyton Pritchard, who rises up on every occasion with an uncontested jumper.
And that whole set was designed for him. They went to look at him 2 separate times.
Horton Tucker, right corner 3. Good.
Horton Tucker is showing off right now.
16 off the bench.
Wow.
105-104, Bulls by 1. 9:15 left, fourth quarter. Again, the winner will claim Group C. Pritchard at the point against Giddey. Wants it, feels it, driving deep in the lane on Giddey. Up with a right-handed scores. Way too easy, Bill.
But that's because, Charlie, he just hit 2 threes in a row, so Giddey gets up on him.
Horton Tucker with the spin, left angle short. Brown in backcourt now will walk it over the timeline, and Joe Mazzulla calls the play for the Celtics. Let's see what they run here. Brown, top of the key, line to the lane on Smith. Dumps it! Oh, my goodness! What a right-handed dunk! He just posterized Jalen Smith for the Bulls. Wow!
Jalen Smith waiting at the rim.
I love you, but you got to get out of the way on that.
Or step up and meet him before he takes off. You can't wait at the rim and try to block that one. We got a timeout on the floor, so we will take a break. Bulls down 3, 108-105 on 670 The Score and the Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Lonzo Ball here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
Give the best doggone gifts with Tito's Handmade Vodka. This holiday season, Tito's is proud to support over 100 animal rescue organizations across North America. Here in Illinois, Tito's is providing $25,000 in donations to local animal-focused nonprofits. Join in and help support organizations like Chicago French Bulldog Rescue and Illinois Valley Animal Rescue. To learn more and get involved, visit Tito'sHoliday.com. Tito's, the vodka for dog people. Distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Inc., Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume, distilled from corn. Copyright 2025. Crafted to be savored responsibly.
Hey, Illinois, get the ultimate winning combo with Circus Sports and Rosati's Pizza. Download and fund the Circus Sports Illinois app, and with just $20, you'll score a free pizza. Bet big and taste the win with Circus Sports and Rosati's. It's sports betting the way it should be. Visit circusports.com/Rosati's. You must be 21 or older. Exclusions may apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
I'm Jerry Siegel, President and CEO of Midway Moving and Storage, proud mover of the Chicago Cubs. I'm thrilled to share how AmericanEagle.com, our digital marketing agency, has moved the needle for us in a big way. For Midway Moving, AmericanEagle.com's expertise has driven impressive results. They delivered a comprehensive strategy to expand our online presence by enhancing our SEO, launching impactful paid search campaigns, and expanding our reach through email marketing. AmericanEagle.com has delivered every time. The numbers speak for themselves. AmericanEagle.com has increased our lead conversions by 52% compared to last quarter. For the best professional moving and storage services, visit MidwayMoving.com. For digital marketing expertise that delivers tangible results, I highly recommend AmericanEagle.com.
Get started with a results-driven website and digital marketing strategy. Call AmericanEagle.com today at 877-WebNow1. That's 877-WebNow1.
And we're back at the United Center. Chicago Bulls battling the Boston Celtics. Bulls down right now, 108-105. And it's time for our great stat of the game, sponsored by Great Clips. It's going to be great. How about the Bulls bench tonight? 38 points, led by Horton Tucker, who's got a 16. Torrey Craig has 11. Bulls bench really stepping up big in this close-fought game. We shall see what happens, and that's our great stat of the game, sponsored by Great Clips.
Bulls going with White, Smith, Phillips, Horton, Tucker, and Levine. Topside, Kobe for three. No. Off the hands of Cheta. Recovered, however, by Hauser. Sam Hauser, Peyton Pritchard, Neemias Queta, along with Jalen Brown. Horford, topside three by Brown. No. Flying in for the rebound. Jalen Smith to Taylor. Horton. Tucker is boarded in 16. Levine with a stand. He dribbled against Hauser. Let's see if Zach can take Hauser to the rack. Backs it out now against Queta. Topside, three ball, bam! And we are tied at 108 at the 8-minute mark.
That's a big-time shot right there. And Charlie, we're talking about the Bulls being in this game. And my pick from before, Kobe White's not having a great game. He's 1 of 5 from behind the three-point line, yet Bulls tied at 108.
Pritchard coming off the screen. Gets a pick from Queta. Dribble drop right angle. Pritchard stumbles, recovers. Three ball good. He's hit 3 straight triples. The leading candidate for the six-man award. All 19 games coming off the bench. Pritchard with 21. Kobe at the top of the key. Splits the defense. Falls to the floor. It's loose, and are we going to have a jump? Yes, we are. A little scrum. And Queta and Kobe got tangled up underneath the rim.
And Kobe drove the ball to the basket. Really couldn't gather up and get the shot up. And got cut off. And
I'll tell you what, Bill. Queta's given Boston some quality minutes.
Yep, he is. He got an offensive rebound right away when he checked in. Got an assist right after that. He's playing some good defense right here.
7-footer. Got a ring last year. Played 28 games for Boston. Prior to that, 2 seasons with Sacramento.
Yep. Lonzo Ball checking back in. He's played 14 minutes already. It's coming in for Horton Tucker, who's really giving Billy Donovan a great boost. 16 points off the bench in 12 minutes. 6 of 7 from the floor. 4 of 4 from behind the three-point line.
And the tip control by Boston. Remember, we had Taylor on the postgame show against the Wiz, and he was talking about the fact he'll do whatever it takes to get on the floor. He keeps playing like this. He's going to get a lot of burn. Left forward court, Brown picked up by Julian Phillips with that lane. Brown with a spin on Phillips. Turnaround jumper, 9-footer short. That was all Julian Phillips altering that shot. Lonzo over the timeline to Levine. 111-108, Boston by 3. We near the 7-minute mark, fourth quarter. Nice look inside Phillips with the finish on Horford.
It's a great play by Julian Phillips. Just stopped short. He's supposed to fill out and go all the way to the other side, but stop with no one on him. Nice find.
How about that entry pass, Bill?
Just to get bounce pass under the defense to the open man.
Pritchard, they double him. Pritchard's going to let it fly and make it 4 straight. He
is in his zone right now, Charlie.
Yes,
he's just playing it because Vooch got out there and challenged that shot. Pritchard 6 of 9 from behind the three-point line.
Here's a post up now with Vooch. They go to Phillips. Phillips pass taken away by Hauser. 114-110 Boston. 6.5 left fourth quarter. Pritchard again feeling it right elbow three short. The man is human. And here comes Levine. Races over the midcourt line side by side with Hauser. Double on the ball to the rim and a finger roll with the right hand. Good. And Zach Levine now in 29 minutes has 21.
Zach has been playing absolutely terrific. He and Vooch carrying this team right now.
114-112 Boston, 6 minutes left. Here's Pritchard, dribble drop on Vooch. Up, got it. How did that happen, Bill?
Somehow he squeaked it up. He got Vooch just leading the wrong way. Vooch got there, but just couldn't get his hand on the ball.
Levine against Hauser. Driving, hanging, rimming, no. Rebound, Horford to Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard, 23 minutes, 26 points. A difference maker tonight off the bench for the 15-3 Boston Celtics. The winner will advance to the quarterfinals. Pritchard off a high screen from Hauser. Deep three. Got it. You got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Seriously? That's his 7-3 ball. He's got 29. And Bill, he is just cranking it up, and everybody here at the United Center realizes he's got 16 in the fourth.
He's 3 feet from the center circle, the jump ball circle, when he took that shot. Unbelievable. 119 to 112 with 5:25 left here in the fourth quarter. Chuck and I will be back right after this on 670 The Score on the Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Billy Donovan here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA. Maybe that's why we think about basketball a lot. The plays, the swagger, the glory, the game. And when we're not thinking about basketball, we're thinking about things that elevate our own game. It starts with a lineup of star players, like the 2025 Kia Telluride X-Line, with capability that takes us to another level. The best seats in the house, all 7 of them. Ground clearance that propels us even higher. And available dual panoramic displays that steal the show. These are the things that occupy our minds. And honestly, we wouldn't have it any other way. The stylish 3-row 2025 Kia Telluride X-Line all-wheel drive. Kia, official vehicle of the Chicago Bulls. Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available.
Here's Vooch, topside 3, right down the pipe on Porzingis, who just re-entered the ball game, Bill.
Must have a minute's restrictions on him because he's been out for a little while. He played 22 minutes the other night. He's played 20 here tonight, so we'll see what happens.
And a deflection by the Bulls out of bounds as Boston sitting up left full court.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Bulls Radio Network.
David Haw here. Get Bulls talking more on the Mully and Haw Show, 5:30 to 10 on The Score in Odyssey Sports Station, WSCR Chicago, WBMX HD2 Chicago.
Tatum runs out of a double team right corner to Holiday to Porzingis. Porzingis against Vooch with a deep topside 3. Good. Oh, my goodness. Their three-point shooting, Bill, off the charts here in the fourth quarter.
Wow. That was 10 feet behind the three-point line. Porzingis and Pritchard are unbelievable.
Here's Levine. Jacks up a left side 3. No long rebound. And it comes out to Pritchard. Down the floor. On the runway. Holiday with a left-handed layup.
Pritchard gave that a great pass to Holiday, who was able to take to the opposite side where the defense wasn't going.
Vooch driving on Porzingis with a spin and an up and under. Can't finish with the left hand. Cleared by Boston. 124-115. The Celtics dribble drive Tatum to the rim at a foul, and that's going to put Jason Tatum at the line. Bill, the Boston Celtics shooting 70% here in the fourth quarter. They're 6 of 8 from three-point range. Pritchard alone is 5 of 6.
Wow. Just really playing well. And that's their game. Pritchard leading their bench with 29 points. Tatum with 32 points, tying Vooch with 32 points for most of the game. A season high in a game with 32 for Vooch. And Vooch has done everything he could to try and get this Bulls team the lead. And Peyton Pritchard has notched 19 points in the fourth quarter. 19 in the fourth quarter.
Bill, what kind of a run? Boston's on a 14-5 run here. Second free throw missed. And rebound, Pritchard took it away from 2 Bulls. My goodness, Tatum, jump pass, top side 3 by Brown, off the mark, rebound, Vooch. Peyton Pritchard, Bill, to me, he has been the mojo player tonight.
He's definitely player of the game if Boston wins.
Levine's right into the chest of Porzingis and scores. 125-117, Boston, 3:45 to go. They double Holiday in his pass. Intercepted by Io. Io against Tatum. To the rim. Shot rejected. The goaltending counted. And Joe Mazzulla is hot. He is definitely hot. And he is giving it to this crew. I'm surprised he didn't get teched up, Bill. He was right in the face.
Mitchell Irvin,
Yes.
And just yelling, screaming at him. And he was mad at the other end. He thought there was a foul.
It's kind of like what you do with Rich Wyatt, you know?
Absolutely. Get right up on him.
120-119 Boston.
Gets so close in his face, sometimes I don't know if it's his beard or mine.
All right, so we got Pritchard at the point, and they go to Tatum. Jason Tatum with 33, Pritchard with 29 off the bench. Tatum against Lonzo Ball. We have 5 of the shot clock. Tatum, dribble, drive, and travel. Yep, no question. He do it too.
Yep.
Tatum gives Mitchell Irvin that long look like, hey, I'm a star.
Yep. I would say he's shuffling on to Buffalo, but they got so much snow up there, he needs shoes, snowshoes or skis.
I see what you did there. 125, 119. Boston. Ball, baseline right. Isle keeps the dribble alive, just like Steve Nash back in the day on the end line. They go to Levine at the top of the key. 3-ball, good.
Nice step back, little jump back, created some space, and he's fired up right now.
Yeah, the Bulls are right back in this game, Bill. After trailing double digits just a couple of minutes ago, the Bulls are on a run now. 125-122 Boston, 3:03 to play in the fourth quarter on 670 The Score, the Bulls Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
Oh, my goodness, I was sick.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
Marquette Bank has been helping neighborhoods thrive in Chicagoland for 80 years. 80 years is a long time. When you bank with Marquette Bank, you matter. After 80 years, we've learned that helping people like you make smarter financial decisions helps our neighborhoods grow and thrive. When you bank with Marquette Bank, good things happen for you and your neighborhood. Marquette Bank. Love where you bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 462926.
Get ready for the moment we've all been waiting for. It's the 300K season finale giveaway at Potawatomi. Friday, December 20th, watch your entries from Bird Bash, Cash Clash, and Winter Stash. All pile into one massive drawing for a chance at up to $50,000 cash. Be there to win your share. December 20th, only at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. Learn more at payspeak.com/finale. Must be 21 years old to play.
And it's time for our player of the game, sponsored by Tullamore Dew. When it's game time, it's Tully time. And how about Pritchard? 10 of 16, 7-11 from behind the three-point line. 29 points has been a huge factor in this game and has really helped to keep Boston on top right now.
Porzingis with a handoff to Jaylen Brown. The dribble bounces off his foot. Taken away by ball to Isle in the right corner. 3-ball, no. Levine had a feel for it. It just wouldn't go. Hit the side of the rim. 125-122 Boston. Oh, this crowd is really into it. No one is left here. A crowd of close to 20,000. Tatum rolling to his right on a switch counter by Vooch. Dribble drive to the rack and an easy two-handed slam on the angle.
That was a tough one right there. He caught Lonzo Ball looking away. He couldn't get over in time to help out because he was worried about Pritchard on the other side.
Here's Io driving on Porzingis. Throws it up near the rim. No foul call. Boston on a 5-on-4. Holiday open. Rainbow left side three right down the pipe.
Yeah. Now Billy Donovan's turn to yell at the referees as he thought Iowa was fouled at the other end.
8-point lead for the Celtics with under 2 minutes to go. Bulls have got to get something going here. Lonzo holding a look. We had a foul off the ball. Holiday got tangled up with Vooch in the post.
Yeah.
And so Tatum, Bill, with 35. He's got a season high with 13 rebounds. Levine has scored 10 of his 26 here in the fourth.
And
we're going to have a challenge.
They're taking a second look. And the second look is second opinion is always a good idea. Get yours at Northwestern Medicine. And we will see if the call stands. Also want to remind everybody that substitution sponsored by Remy Martin, the official Spirit of Bulls Radio. Team up for excellence.
Want to thank Bill. Now that we have time, Tyler Budow, Sean Sears. Speaking of excellence, they do a great job, gentlemen. Thank you. All the women and men on the Bulls Network. Rich Wyatt spinning the dials, and you and Alyssa will have post-game coverage.
Oh, yeah, always fun doing post-game coverage, talking about the Bulls, especially when they play well. And this is, regardless of what happens here, this has been a fantastic game. And the fans here have been treated to a special show. The Bulls stepping up big time against arguably the best team in the NBA right now, the Boston Celtics, but they've matched them step for step as we have just an 8-point game. Boston starting to pull away a little bit here as the pressure gets on the Bulls. Missed a couple of shots. And with the Bulls win, they clinch Group C. And if Boston wins, they clinch.
Well, they get the wild card. because they lost to Atlanta, Bill.
Oh, that's right. Atlanta won today. So.
In Boston, by the way, the Hawks won. In Boston for a Group C game.
Oh, wow.
And Atlanta buried the Cavaliers today, 117-101. Again, Cleveland with the best record in the league, but Bill, they've lost 2 of their last 3.
Yeah, they're struggling a little bit. Let's hear the call.
After review, the defender Holiday has an illegal forearm across the chest of the offensive player. That commits the first illegal contact on the play. Any movement by Vucevic would be considered incidental to an effort by a player to perform a normal offensive movement. Therefore, the challenge is unsuccessful. Boston will be charged a timeout. Chicago will be down with 14 on the shot clock.
There you go. So
yes.
Not
excellent job by Kevin Scott.
Nice explanation as well.
Yep. Good job by Rich White, always on top of things with the officials' mic at midcourt, 130-122, Boston. Here's Levine on a pump, cross court to Kobe. Kobe puts it on the deck at the top of the key, right elbow aisle. Takes a stroll on the end line, whips a top side, 3-ball for Kobe. Rim down, rebound by Porzingis. We have 90 seconds left, Bill. Boston by 8.
Yeah, and Kobe just had a tough night of the opposite. 1 of 6 now from behind the three-point line. That was a great look, wide open shot.
Boston spreading the floor, 9 on the shot clock. 1:17 left here in the fourth quarter. 130-122 Boston. Tatum steps back, a 30-footer. No, rebound Kobe. Kobe got fouled by Porzingis in backcourt.
That was I'm
not sure what Porzingis was thinking, Bill.
They called it on Holiday. They both hacked him.
Yeah.
But now they stopped the clock, and Kobe's going to go to the foul line.
Yes.
So thank you very much.
Speaking of foul shots tonight, Bill, how many times have the Bulls been to the line?
That would be 11, Charlie. And they normally they get to the foul line and get
20 times.
20 times, and they make 16 a game. The 27th in the NBA, the 20 attempts.
Yep.
And I want to say, Charlie, in the first quarter, the Bulls took 1 foul shot. In the second quarter, they made 1. They were 1 of 2. Second quarter, they took 7. In the third quarter, they took 8.
Porzingis open, rises up, takes boots to the rim, contact, and it rolled off. No, but he draws the foul and will shoot 2. And Bill, we're down to the final 54.6. Boston 131-24. Now, I agree with you, Bill. And again, I'm not waving the white flag yet, but the Bulls have given Boston everything they could handle tonight and more.
Yeah, and you got to give Boston credit here that they're hanging in tough. Bulls came out, and unfortunately, at the end, in the last couple minutes here, went cold from behind the three-point line, and just couldn't get. Boston did a better job of just closing down the lane, so the Bulls couldn't get inside. Bulls have 52 points in the paint, which is terrific.
And how about bench scoring, Bill?
Bench scoring for the Bulls has been terrific as well. 40 points for the Bulls bench, 31 from Boston's bench, but 29 of those 31 are Pritchard.
Yeah, Pritchard was the difference maker in my opinion. He went ballistic in the third quarter. Levine with 45 seconds. The Bulls need to get something going here with a fade right elbow, 3-ball. He rattled it in. For Zach, his 4th triple, he's got 29.
And he had Porzingis on him. Porzingis mistimed his jump.
It's a 5-point Boston lead in left forecourt, and Boston is going to eat the clock here. We have 10 seconds left on the shot clock, 27 seconds left in regulation. Tatum goes cross court. Brown on Levine for 3. No. Tip with the left hand is good by Holiday. Bill, I'll tell you what, that came close to cylinder interference.
It really did. But not only did he tip it in, it rolled around the rim 2 times to take another two seconds off the clock. Oh. And to see if we get a second look as he goes up and gets it. No. It came over on the other side. But, tough break for the Bulls. And hard-fought battle, close all night long. And
you realize, Bill, Boston has scored 42 points this quarter.
Wow. That's a lot of points. And again, they're a high-scoring team. Again, they average on season 120 points a game. They got 134 now. Bulls have scored 127, which is great for the Bulls.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. We use a courtside monitor. We're going to change that from 42 to 38. Nonetheless, Bill, you take us through what Pritchard did tonight.
Well, John, he was unconscious from behind the three-point line, and whenever they needed a bucket, and for a good 4 minutes in this offense, they looked specifically for Pritchard while he was on the floor. He's 7-11 from behind the three-point line. Charlie, he made one from the big circle at center court, the jump ball circle. He made a three-point shot from there.
And how about always kind of wiggling his way inside the semicircle?
Semicircle, get offensive rebounds, finish at the rim.
This is a 7-point lead for Boston, 19.7 left. On the inbounds, Lonzo Ball, looping pass accepted by Vooch about 30 feet away in front. They go left side, ball got stripped, recovered by Kobe. Contact, 3-ball, far corner, no, and a foul. Now, was that a 3-point shot, Bill, or a long two?
I think it was a long two.
Again, Alyssa Bergamini, Bill Wennington. Post-game coverage coming up next. 14 seconds left in the Boston 134-127 lead. We'll be on the air Monday. Bulls and Nets. 6:45. Free throw is missed by Kobe. The Nets will be without Cam Thomas, Bill, for a month. Got banged up the other night. At Nets Ball Club, apparently everybody is available for a deal. Now they switched it from a long 2 to a 3. So Kobe makes the second. 134-128 Boston, 14 seconds left. Kobe goes 2 of 3. Tatum on the inbound. They pressure Pritchard over the midcourt line. Brown to the rim and missed, but he's sent to the floor by Io and gets 2. I love Io, Bill.
Yep.
And again, this is not a dirty play, but you get that much of a look inside. Io made sure, you're going to have to earn it.
Yep. Put him down and actually does another thing. It stops the clock.
Yep.
And gives Billy Donovan a chance to call a play and push it up the floor if he wants.
I'm telling you what, Bill, I've said this. I'm a broken record. Io Dosunmu is a winning player.
Yes.
He makes things happen. You don't need to have him score to affect the game. And the free throw is good by Brown.
Correct.
This Boston team, Bill, I know they take 53s a game. This is their style. They're primed for a back-to-back title.
I would agree. They're deep. They play well together. They move the ball. They go to the hot hand.
So unselfish. Yep. Brown misfired. We have 5 seconds to go. Over the timeline, 135-129 Boston. Left side 3-ball by Kobe. Nope. Pulled down by Tatum. And we have a timeout taken. Now, again, they have to do the point differential, Bill. So that's why Joe Mazzulla took a timeout. Yep. Normally, you wouldn't do that, but because the cup, and you have to make sure you get plus, minus, and points and whatnot, you got to call a play here. They're going to get the ball advanced midcourt.
Yeah, and this is something, actually, both coaches were asked in their pregame about what you do as far as points go. And right now, the Celtics tied a current season high in a game with 51 rebounds.
Wow. 51. Tatum with a magnificent game, Bill. 35 points, 14 rebounds, 7 of 10 from the line, 4 of 8 from 3.
Pritchard with 7 rebounds himself. Yeah. Wow. Smallest guy on the floor.
Yep.
Battling.
Again, Peyton Pritchard, outstanding talent. He won 4 state titles in Oregon. And, Bill, they signed him. How about this deal? In the offseason, 4 years, $30 million.
Really?
He's making $7 million a year. In fact, the 2 players on the floor making $7 million a year are catalysts for their respective teams, Io Dosunmu and Peyton Pritchard.
Yep.
So Tatum will inbound right in front of us on the near hash mark. They're going to have Vooch on the ball. 135-129 Boston, 1.4 seconds remaining in regulation. Tatum holding and looking. They tried to find Pritchard. The Hauser turnaround jumper at the buzzer and got it on a turnaround jumper on the left wing three. And they're going to review it. But Bill, I think he got it off in time. And Boston comes away with a 138-129 win.
Yeah, wow. They will review it, and I believe he got it off in time because there's plenty of time for a catch and shoot. Oh, heartbreaking loss for the Bulls. They played so well. We're right there. It was a close game all the way to the end. The Bulls were up by as many as 9 in this game. Boston by as many as 13. And, tough break. You got the post game coming up next. We will be back right after this on 670 The Score.